for them.
You know why that's her name? It's not because her name is Hannah, but it's because if you ask her to play any game that isn't Apex, she'll go, ha, nah. Thank you for saving me, Spyro. Press B to remove my dentures and fillet yourself. You know. Hi. Happy Monday, I guess, if such a thing could exist. How's it going? I'm okay. I took the day off of work today. Because I just didn't feel like signing in. And then I stayed in bed. I slept until 2:30, I think. And then I got out of bed at like 5. And most of the time I was conscious in bed, I had a cat on me and I scrolled streams and TikTok. So my brain is officially like rotten. And then I got up. How long ago was that? An hour and a half ago? and I made myself a bowl of rice because I had leftover sweet and sour sauce from Chinese takeout I recently got. And I like to just mix it into rice and salt it. And then the salty, sweet, whatever, tastes fine. It's edible. I wouldn't suggest doing it, but it's what I did. And then I watched most of a YouTube video where a guy went through and ranked all of the movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I haven't watched one of those movies in like 8 years or something, so I went as far chronologically up until he like got to the ones I haven't seen yet, and I'm just like, maybe I'll stop there and go stream. That's been the whole day in a nutshell, if you could call it that, a whole day. Yesterday, I also slept in late, and then I woke up and I went outside and shoveled my sidewalk because I had failed to do so over the weekend. And it was getting warm enough for like the ice and stuff to melt. So I wanted to help it along by like getting rid of all the stuff on top so that the stuff against the pavement could just like fully bake. So I did that, and then I was investigating. I was supposed to have plans to go watch the Bills lose last night, which, spoiler, the Bills lost last night. To bad reffing, as I had been predicting for the last 2 weeks. But I was gonna go visit my family to watch the game, and I was getting mixed information about who would all be there and stuff, so I had to like call people and figure out what was going on and do some running around. I had to return something to Whole Foods, or to Amazon through Whole Foods. That was weird. They have a dedicated like Amazon return desk in Whole Foods. It's very like weirdly corporate. I asked some produce worker at Whole Foods, like, where's your return desk? I've never been here. And he pointed over to this area, and I go up and it's just people in your standard like Amazon warehouse vests. Just like very automaton, like accepting returns, scanning QR codes and bidding people farewell. Very strange, very corporate, but very quick, so no complaints there. And then yeah, I popped over to Arby's because my grandma wanted their 2 for $7 fish sandwiches. If you've ever seen the commercial, because they air them all the time, they've got that booming voice guy that's in the Arby's commercials, you know? And they show a wimpy looking fish sandwich and they're like, this is the fish sandwich from Burger King or whatever, and then they show a slightly larger looking sandwich and they're like, this is the fish sandwich from Arby's, so see you soon then. And they come in with the final bit of every Arby's commercial. They're like, bump bump bump, while the guy's like, Arby's, we have the meats. Anyway, I go over there several times throughout the week to watch game shows, and that commercial comes on all the time. And every time it comes on, my grandma's like, I haven't had one of those in years. Your grandfather and I used to go and get those sandwiches, one for each of us all the time. I want one, but, you know, whenever we're like, you want Arby's tonight? She's like, no, I don't think so. But, so I decided to pop into Arby's and nab those sandwiches and bring them over as like a surprise. That way she couldn't say no, you know? And then, yeah, we watched in agony, in slow motion, as the Bills lost. And I'm not going to get into like all the things I took issue with regarding that, because, you know, it's what everyone does after any team plays Kansas City and they win by officiating. And then all the Kansas City fans say like the officiating makes sense, and, you know, someone can catch a ball by pinning it to the ground with one hand if the ball doesn't move, or if it's a tie, it goes to the offense or whatever, and that clearly wasn't a first down, so they should have turned over the ball and whatever else. Travis Kaycee wasn't taunting, you know. Reverse coping. And, anyway. Well, the Bills lost, and I'm not a super big football fan, so, like, I don't care that much, but it was an agonizing, like, 4 hours nonetheless. It's just such blatant, like, marketing stuff, you know? I saw more of Taylor Swift yesterday than I saw of, like, I don't know, any individual football player that wasn't Patrick Mahomes. It's really weird. Also, they cut to so many commercials featuring Patrick Mahomes that it felt kind of weird. I know a couple weeks ago, I caught murmurs that there was some like controversy where, oh, you know what it was? It was because State Farm decided to not cover all the fires that were happening in California. So they wanted to like kind of slow the roll on the State Farm ads for a while. So for the last couple of weeks, they stopped showing most of the State Farm ads. But they were in full force last night. Like every commercial break was a State Farm ad featuring Patrick Mahomes and some of the Chiefs or their coach. All very like dystopian and blatant and weird. They also showed an ad for the Super Bowl featuring the Eagles and the Chiefs before the fourth quarter ended. So that was interesting.
That means he didn't care at all. You knocked him over. Time to care it.
Hey, Gamecast. But yeah, anyway, just weird and scripted and annoying to watch, but I don't care. It's just football. I don't watch football.
We would never do that. That's gonna be.
That was my night last night, and then I came home like fuming, and then I went to bed late, so I slept in today late and didn't want to work. So anyway, yeah, so I'm all right. You know, nothing too exciting or great happening on my end. Oh, actually, one great thing. I used to wear a Buffalo Bandits lacrosse jersey to the games when I went to when I was a kid. And I used to keep it in my closet at home. I don't live at home anymore. I have my own home. But when I moved out of my home, I left it in my closet. And in the years since, it seemingly disappeared. We thought it was, among other things, we thought it might have been recycled or like donated. My sister and I, whenever we visited home, we've like torn through different areas of the house looking for this jersey, hoping that it was still around. And we never found it, so we kind of wrote it off and thought it was dead to time or whatever, like all good things. But I got a picture today. My mom's boyfriend found it in a box in my closet, which is exactly, well, it used to be in my closet. I don't know how that box got there, but the box contained like random knickknacks and crap from my room, including like my pictures from when I went to prom and some like graduation related little trinkets they give you when you graduate high school, you know? No idea why it was buried under all that crap, but also I have no idea why he was prodding through that box in the first place. But anyway, somehow one thing led to another and they found my long lost jersey. So I guess that's great. Because it was like a vintage one. It had a lot of signatures on it and stuff. It probably smells like sweaty 12-year-old me. So, you know, that's fun for some. But yeah, that was my last 2 days. And now we're going to play Inscryption for the last time. Because, I'm just kind of like, I mentioned this during my last stream. But like, when I first started playing Inscryption again, picture this as a scale. My interest levels were high. And my, like, feel the need to complete it levels were kind of low. So it was tipped like this. And then during my next stream, it was kind of like this. And then during the next stream, it was like this. And then over the course of things, we're now at a place where, like, I don't really want to play it that much. But I do kind of want to complete it. But then last stream, I played for 7.5 hours and never won a run. So now, this is completely off the scale. And my desire to play it, I guess, falls because the other end's empty. So I like I don't actually want to finish it, and also just me wanting to play it's no longer part of the equation. So I'm playing it one more time to like send it off because I never actually like showed that I was done last time. I just kind of got pissy and ended the stream and deleted the VOD. So we're just gonna play it for one last time officially. And then, you know, if I do finish it, it won't be on stream because just the tail end of this grind has been nothing but miserable for me. We're going to give it one last public go, I guess, for a short few hours. But yeah, thank you all for being here. It's good to see you. Nicola, you want to take the day off of work? Do it. I mean, you get 30 free ones or whatever a year, right? Haley, my arm is mush. But I gotta get Vi finished. Oh, is your arm mush because you've been drawing for like the last 48 hours straight? Boo! Taylor gets another Super Bowl. Yeah. Can't wait to watch Travis Kelsey propose to her after they win or whatever. Snow finally melted there, thank God. That's good, Haley. Nicola, is this about turn-based Gaelic football? I think so. Gamecast, help me understand what's the reason for saying my last stream of this game regardless of progress. Yeah, because I wanted to finish it and now I don't care. I know I just said that, but that's the one sentence summary. Football, ZZZZZ. I like to play football though. Okay. That's like people saying watching golf is boring, but they like to play it. Home lore? Not really. Baby teeter lore? Also not really. I don't know. Are you a baby when you're 12? Scales broken to Stack Overflow, lads. You get a minimum of 20 working days off per year. Oh, sorry. I thought it was 30. Oh well, still more than we get. So, use one. Take a day. But yeah, so we're playing Inscryption. I don't know. Same old song and dance as recently. We'll dive in, I suppose. Oh look, the reason my arm is mush. Let's see it. Where are we at? Wow. Wow. I can't offer anything more than a wow. It looks so true to form, you know? I can't even conceptualize how to, like, begin doing something like this. That's how much of a not artist I am. But wow. Oh no, my browser froze? Uh-oh. 20s without holidays? What does that mean? Wow. Your browser froze? Wow. And only 80% of our salary on sick days? 20 days off without counting holidays as off days. Yeah, like 20 personal days. Wow. But using a reference helps. Yeah, I'm sure for some it would. I'm probably hopeless. I'd have to like copy paste the reference into the thing as a layer and then like trace it or whatever. Hannah, you get 6 weeks vacation, about 14 full days of holidays, 100% sick leave to a certain extent, then 75, then 66. But I've also been at my company for 15 years. I have been in my company now for 8 years. And I might get 15 days of vacation. But I accrue it through the entirety of the year. I don't know, I haven't checked my accrual in a while to see, because I don't really give a shit. Because I don't take time off, usually, except for the errant day when I'm like, I have time, fuck today. Or like if I genuinely don't feel well, I'll take a sick day. But I don't really do anything. I don't get sick too often, so generally it's just kind of like I'll be up wide awake at 4 in the morning thinking about how I have to work in 5 hours, and I'll think about how useless and pointless it is, and I'll be like, I guess I'd prefer to sleep in and not work, so like I'll just get up and put in a request for tomorrow.
My only weakness is axes.
Your only weakness is axes?
Oh,
I gotta ask you a question. When are we hanging out again?
yeah.
Lurking and working? Oh, enjoy your streaming. Last played Crusader Kings 3? Oh, you mean... Ah! 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 Anyone ever watch Crusader Kings before? Enjoy though. My neighbors love me. I don't think my neighbors can hear me. But yeah, if you've ever played... Wait, no, I'm thinking of a different game. I'm thinking of Chivalry. That's the funniest part of that. I'm thinking of Chivalry 2, not Crusader King. I don't know the first thing about Crusader Kings. Oops, wrong game. Look up Chivalry if you... Look up someone playing Chivalry 2 and get back to me about how that was an inaccurate representation of that game. I don't know what Crusader Kings is, though. Enjoy that. My bad. I play a lot of games. I don't play all games. My bad. Anyway. Any excuse to scream into the void, you know? But yeah, anyway, I don't get copious amounts of time off, and even if I did, I wouldn't use it. Honestly, bravo, that's impressive. What, to keep a job for 15 years? I mean, I think it takes more gusto to up and leave. I don't know how people do it. I wish people could tell me how to do it. Must be hard in the States, like it would be hard for me to switch countries. Huh? I mean, I'm not switching countries. How to do what? How to hop jobs. I envy people who, like, get sick of being in a role at a company after, like, 2 years, so they hop to another company and make more money. Because, like, to excel, that's pretty much what you have to do. Because staying stagnant at a place doesn't usually benefit people. But here I am just staying stagnant at my company, watching my pay go up by, like, 3% a year and me getting, like, no additional time off or whatever. My ex, when I lived with her, was like that. She'd work at she'd work at a place for like a year and a half to 3 years, and within that period, she'd like get sick of it and then like jump. And then her pay would go up by like 10K, and I'd be like, bruh, how do you do that? I'm too socially anxious to be like, I'm gonna go sell myself to a new corporation and start over and not know what I'm doing for 6 months. But she was good at that. I'm not. Sorry, I forgot how, I forgot how we're getting to 80 before. It doesn't matter, we're just gonna keep losing. Yours goes up 3%, you'd take it. It used to go up 5%, and actually before that it went up 7.5%. But now that I work for a super corp, they're very stingy. Very stingy. Bullfrog cockroach. That's what they're telling us. Oh my god, me too, lol. I started typing that in backspace. What did I say? You too? Oh, that you're socially anxious and can't interview, so that you've been complacent at your job for a decade and a half. Meow. Yeah, same. Meow. Meow. Big if true, but it's true. What was the second card I said? Bullfrog and what? Jesus fuck, it was 2 seconds ago. Cockroach. I only get one of these cards, so I gotta pick one that's not shit. I tend to be kind of partial to evolution stuff, so we'll take this. Meanwhile, your team is falling apart, or I guess my team lead is making himself public enemy #1 against Shell Cockroach. I would if I had one, honestly. I gotta get one. What's up, Lava? Did you go to H Mart yet? Look at the little boy.
Check.
A little grown. What a menace. The team lead needs to learn social skills. He's a proper boomer. I don't know how to tell you this, man, but you can't teach an old boomer new tricks. You can't teach an old corporate drone new tricks. Hail as old as time. H Mart. Yeah, I'm told it's like an Asian grocery mart. I don't know how apt of a description that is, but that's the one I was given. I don't know why I came to this thing. There's really no reason to do that. Asian grocery store is amazing. So much cool stuff. True. True. And I don't know what like 3/4 of it is, so it's very exciting. So much interesting and unusual produce. It's so cool. I love produce, among other things. I never noticed that they face the opposite way when they shove. That looks silly. My favorite store is Jungle Gyms in Columbus, Ohio. What kind of store is Jungle Gyms? It's a very silly name, though.
Word is traveling.
Oi!
Ambition is stirring in distant
A friend!
cities.
What's up, Ty? Oh, what's up, other Ty? Sorry, my shoutouts need to be, like, staggered or something. Oh god, what I wouldn't be to be underneath what's going on there after recent events.
Can we just go until we miss?
Just keep going. Just keep going. Imagine not allowing yourself to stab whatever you're stabbing this many times. It's the same button every time as well. Just X. Oh man. Press X to pay respects, you know. What's up, friends? Welcome in. My name's Teeter. We play all kinds of stuff. Today we're finishing. I mean, not really, but we're gonna be done playing Inscryption, which is a card game where you sacrifice animals and combine powers to do stuff. We're mostly just yapping about stuff. So if you like yapping, come to the right place. Thanks for that raid, man. Let's play Batman Arkham Origins. Look at that. We played one of the Batman games once and I sucked at it. We played it for like 2 days and then I moved on to something else. They're great games though. I just, whatever. Had to step away. Hitman!
Silent attack.
This is like one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah. I had a, well, one of the normal kills you can do in that place is there's a lady that goes out to read a love letter on a balcony. And, you can push her off and she'll high-five a rock before bouncing into a lake. And my god, it's very satisfying to do. Anyway, welcome in. I hope you had a great stream. If you have to raid and run, eat dinner, go to sleep, do whatever you gotta do. I understand, but if you're gonna hang out, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. It was the same button every time. I guess it was just to make sure the boss was dead. Yeah, you sure can. Just hammer X. Nicola, I was asking someone in the company for how to do stuff because me and my workmate are taking over some stuff. The guy asked if the team lead just trial by fired us. You were asking somebody in the company for how to do stuff. Oh, and the guy you were asking said, yeah, like your team lead should have taught you. Why are you coming to me type of thing? Yeah, that's wild. Haley, Jungle Gyms is an international grocery store. They have food and ingredients and stuff from everywhere. Oh, that sounds exciting. I've never heard of Jungle Gyms, but I wouldn't mind an everything and then some type of store. That sounds neat. Anyway, it looks like I can just keep filling this spot with squirrels until the fight is over. That's good. I need to go grab some meat. You may be back? Okay. Sounds good, man. Enjoy whatever you eat. Feel like telling us what you had to make us jealous? Feel free. If not, enjoy your grubski. Nicola, I mean more like, why are we coming to him and not the team lead? I'm sorry, is that not more or less what I said? Yeah, I follow. Mealworm. Every time I go to Michigan, to my dad's, I stop by. We also, or always did as a kid too, so I do as an adult. That's cool. Tony, make me jealous. I'm having Bedford dinner tonight. That immediately made me picture, you ever see that clip from Ed, Edd n Eddy? Where they're trapped in Ed's basement because he got punished and his parents took the stairs away. So in an effort to not starve, he consumes his twin bed. I immediately thought of that when you said you're having Bedford dinner.
That's it. They took my badge, y'all.
TKV, you're... What's up, man? How's it going, man?
We done, yo. We done.
Sorry, I just talked over your whole clip.
That's actually
It's
crazy.
undeserved. How you living, man? It's good to see you. How was your day? Thanks for coming on by. Hope you're doing well. Fuck, man. I didn't want to come to another sacrifice thingy. I really didn't. Sheesh, man. What do? We put the mealworm sigil on the coyote, and then we sacrifice the coyote to give something better stats. That seems like a bit of a cop-out, but something to do. Long, stressful stream playing Rivals ranked is no joke. Oh yeah, I saw you on earlier grinding ranked, you said. Or it said. I was kind of in and out of consciousness earlier today. I was in bed until early afternoon. Wanted to come by and say but I wasn't gonna stick around because I was, like I said, sleeping a bunch, so it would have been dishonest. But yeah, man, for real, that rank grind seems miserable. I don't envy people that are committing to it. I don't think I could manage that, personally. Brutal. Super miserable. Were you going it alone, or did you have some help? Also, I don't remember, when you play ranked, is it on PC or on console? Because I know that, like, Sai plays on console. Oh, wait, shit, I didn't put down a squirrel last turn? How did I manage that? Play on both? Started alone and ended up playing with Sai? Good stuff, good stuff. I can't remember last time I played Rivals, but, I almost never delve into ranked unless I play with other people and they just go into ranked. And I'm like, fair warning. I don't play ranked, so my rank is like bronze 3 or whatever, and I suck. I'm too busy trying to try all the different characters, you know? Decidedly useless. Ah, fuck, we're gonna get a rat? I wasn't paying attention to the forest backpack here. I actually didn't want this. Got real stressful, I bet. What rank are you up to now? Is that like asking someone their age or whatever? I just I know it seems miserable even at lower ranks. So whenever people say that they're having a hard time in ranked, I actually can't tell what rank they are. Not that it makes like a super big difference, I guess, but kinda does. Silver 1 on console, Silver 3 on PC. I see. Damn. So for it to even be brutal on Silver, that sucks. But I guess I get it. Cough, cause it's a bad game, cough. I mean, you're just sad that Overwatch killed itself by making poor decisions when trying to release a sequel to convince the community that they should be hyped about the game again. So, have you tried it? Or are you just like, huh, I simp for Overwatch, me no like clones? You've tried it multiple times and you genuinely don't like it? Why not? I mean, I never played Overwatch to compare the two, but like, it's not an objectively bad game. I think objectively it's a feel-good, it's a game that feels good to play, which is why so many people have been playing it. So I'm kind of curious why you don't like it. Although I obviously have no pulse on like what your gaming tastes are. So it's a me problem, I guess. All arena team shooters are mid. I mean, I also have no pulse on what your game tastes are. Because like you've gotten almost every achievement on Steam Engine Simulator. And you've been telling me for months that I need to play Farming Sim 2022 or whatever. So like, of course you think shooters are mid if you like harvesting corn and shit. And that's fine. Mechanics don't feel good to me and the player base has been entirely brain dead since the start. But you're biased. The entire community's been brain dead? Is that because people that are new to hero shooters are playing it? And the other half of the community is established Overwatch players that think they know everything, so they play as if they know everything, and because it's a different game that they're playing, like a previous game, they're doing poorly also. And then those two types of people in the community are butting heads, making for a bad community experience, because yeah, that's true. But the game itself is fun to play. If you're like me and you turn off Team Cubs, it's chef's kiss. But you know, don't be like me. Why would you want to be? More health, huh? I guess I ought to put it on this coyote that we're going to be sacrificing. Thank you. I'll have you know I have like at least 500 hours on COD. I think you're further making my point. I feel like there's certain games that kind of like define taste. Like if you sink a bunch of time into a specific game or franchise, it kind of just says that that's the only thing that you enjoy playing. I feel like Animal Crossing is a game like that. DBD is a game like that. COD is a game like that. And League is a game like that. There are many others. But like if you sink a lot of time into any of those specific games, like that's probably your game and like the only game that you'll be playing. If you're a DBD main and you play any other DBD-like game, you're like, it's not DBD. If you're a COD player and you play any shooter, it's like, that's not COD. You know what I mean? I guess if you're not really an elitist if you play Animal Crossing, but like there really aren't any other games that play like Animal Crossing, so you're kind of just stuck playing Animal Crossing, you know, just because you can't find a similar experience. But yeah. Anyway. My own personal opinion, not necessarily a correct one. But yeah. So you saying I play simulators in COD doesn't really tell me that you'd think any other games are not mid, you know? So, surely you don't like Overwatch, or you don't like Rivals, or whatever. You'll have me, you enjoy other shooters, but not third-person ones? What's the difference? First-person ones remind you of COD, perchance? But yeah, mechanics don't feel good to me. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. Some games just don't feel good. I'll give you that. I've played games where I just can't vibe with how they feel. So I get that. Just stick with Overwatch where I'm familiar with the dog shitness. That's fair. Yeah, third person wasn't doing it for me with Rivals at all, or as well. Same reason Fortnite always feels weird to me. I mean, you've played Rogue Company. You know? I almost said Lethal Company. That would have been brutal, huh? But, that game's third person. It feels great. It also has shoulder swapping, which, Rivals and Fortnite lack. Helldivers has shoulder swapping. I was really happy to see that Helldivers included shoulder swapping. Helldivers 2, specifically. I feel like that adds to the fluidity of movement, and you don't have to feel like your character's in the way all the time if you could just peek over the other shoulder and move your character model out of the way. But in Fortnite, you can't do that. You have to only peek around doors you're on the left side of, and Rivals is sort of like that too, I guess. Except there are characters in Rivals you can ADS with, so that being third person is kind of irrelevant. Same with Fortnite, actually. In Fortnite, there's a lot of guns that you ADS with, so it doesn't really matter that they're third person. But, I don't care. People don't have to like Fortnite. I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. Bop, bop, bop. Well, in a way, yeah, I'm more attuned to first-person shooting mechanics. Yeah, because you've played first-person shooters before. If you don't play third-person shooters because ew, third-person shooter, then, like, you know, you're not gonna get attuned to third-person shooters. I think that makes sense. Oh yeah, it was tough to get into that too. That's probably the best one I've played so far. What, Rogue Company? What's the difference? I mean, I guess the style of game is similar to like Overwatch. It's a team shooter. You play a character with a predetermined loadout and you do team-based objective things. So like, I guess I could draw the line of similarity. Yeah, I found that I stuck with the ADS guns in Fortnite. I usually do first-person aiming in Helldivers. Yeah. So it's the shooting in third person that's weird, not the actual fact that you have your character on screen. Like, I guess to me, I play both. I don't really see too much of a difference between first and third person stuff. To me, they always kind of felt samely. So I'm kind of curious what the the predominant factor is for other people that don't like them. Maybe it was the heaviness of it you like. It always felt clunky. I mean, maybe to a point. That's part of it. One reason I hate myself for buying skins in Overwatch is because I don't even get to enjoy them like I did in Fortnite. Yeah, that's something too, isn't it? Buying skins for a first-person game. Like, yeah, I reckon you're never gonna see them. Because they're just kind of back here. Look at me looking at my cool hat, you know? Oh, it's okay, you can see them in your death kill cam? I suppose that's true, huh? Just hope you die enough to get your money's worth. But yeah, I don't know. People can like whatever games they want, but I think Marvel Rivals is fun. I don't like the community, but I feel that way about a lot of games. COD can be fun, but I don't like the community. Splitgate's fun, but I don't like the community. Isaac's fun, but I don't like the community. What else? I don't know. Infinite Games. Speaking of fucking Isaac, I knew I recognized that sound. Also, hello, war with blonde hair and glasses. When were you trying to be me? blonde hair, glasses, war with a goatee, playing Isaac. When were you trying to be me? I'm kidding. What's up, man? Good to see you. Dude, I was just looking at these gloves, and they were not falling onto the ground. Why? It's been happening a lot. I wonder if my desk shifted. Keep these somewhere else. Ugh. Anyway, hi War. Happy Monday. Gotta play a game with a community that's definitely very wholesome and welcoming. Isn't toxic at all like Rust. Surely you're memeing. I mean, I played all of like an hour on Rust. Or of Rust. But, surely you don't mean what you're saying. I think I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I hate them and can mostly see anyway, so... I can't imagine existing without glasses on is healthy for your eyes. Like, I imagine you struggle to a degree to see stuff, so there's a lot more eye strain and stuff involved. Is that not true? I don't know. I get eye strain with glasses because my prescription doesn't work at certain distances, and then I, like, struggle. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm not telling you to wear your glasses. Do your own thing. But you just did your taxes? I feel like I haven't even gotten all my shit to do my taxes yet. Usually I wait for stuff to come in the mail, and then I do my taxes, like, the week before my birthday in April. I just wait until the end of tax season. I hate doing taxes. Didn't lie enough on your taxes. I usually try not to lie, but I also feel clueless every year I do my taxes, so there's a chance I'm accidentally wrong about some stuff, which, you know, governmentally would be considered me lying or whatever, fraud, you know. But I try not to fraud. Fraud is bad, okay? Your wife didn't want you to? Yeah. I wonder why. Maybe she prefers you home and not in prison. Crazy. They just said you're pregnant or even double pregnant? Yeah. I mean, how could they prove it? You know? Although in Trump's America, they wouldn't assume that you're of a different gender. They'd see your name being like Brad or whatever it would be, and they'd be like, that's a man. You can't be pregnant as a man. There's only two genders after all. And then they'd suss you out and they'd send ICE to your house or whatever to deport your non-baby from your stomach. All because you weren't trying to get tax credit. Anyway, Rust sucks, yeah. Nickel, you get eye strain if you squint, so then don't squint. Having to do your own taxes as a physical person is a wild concept to you. Yeah, and they also don't tell you how to do them. You're just expected to start doing them once you're of age. There's no like governmentally produced how-to guide. And it's all like super baddie concepts, and also they know how much money you made and are supposed to be reporting on. They kind of do your taxes by default for you, but you still have to do the reporting yourself. And I don't know why. I think it's because if you tell them the wrong number and that number's lower than the money that they actually owe you, they'll be like, you're right, and then they'll give you that amount. It's kind of like if you've ever seen the game show The Wall, and if you haven't, it's like a Plinko game where there's a team of 2 people, and they send one person behind the wall to go answer trivia questions, and then the person in the front drops Plinko balls that will fall into value or slots that are of monetary value. And then depending on if the person in the back room that can't see the wall or the money gets the question right or wrong, that money that the ball lands in the slot for will either be added to or taken away from their general total. And then at the end of the game, they do that for like, I don't know, 20 ball drops or something. So they're either adding or subtracting large or small amounts of money from their title or from their total arbitrarily. And then at the end of the game, the person in the back room has to either sign a contract saying that they opt into a certain amount of money that they got at the beginning of the game, which is usually around like $100,000, $200,000, or they have to rip up the contract and accept whatever was left on the board after all of their plinkoing. And, you know, the person has to decide if they want money they know about or an amount that could be higher or could be lower, but they don't know. And taxes are kind of like that, where you supply what you think you paid in taxes and what your overage would be, but the government actually knows how much your overage would be, and you just kind of accept whatever you put forth, hoping that it's the right amount. It's very strange, and it sucks. Because again, they know how much you paid, they know how much they actually owe you. But if you're like, is it this amount that's a little bit less? They'll be like, oh, it was. And then they keep the rest. It's a great system. I understand legal persons have to do them. So you're saying inflate it and say whoopsie? No, because they know. Because they know. And if you report stuff that's like invalid and doesn't align with what they know, then they flag you on it. But if you supply something that's like invalid in a way that's too low, I don't think they tend to flag you unless it's like very egregious and like fraudulent. But yeah, if you like report most of your stuff and you kind of forget some like stipulation that would get you more money back, they're like, that's fine, here's what you reported on back. It's kind of like theft. Yeah. Well, that's how I feel right now. Like, I know I did it right, but since the refund was lower than I kept thinking I fucked up. Nah, that's because of tax bracket changes and stuff that happen year after year. Your refund amount just gets less and less over time. Taxes are like a game show. No, some of the concepts are like one specific game show that I had in mind that had to do with people hoping they were choosing a higher money amount or whatever than they were actually choosing. Also, I stalled here because I don't really care about this selection. I guess I'll take an elk. Yeah, of course it's an elk. It's always an elk. Yeah, it's more flying ants could be good. We're moving so far away from like a normal dire pup build, which is really funny. I don't know. How many items I got? 2? I definitely don't want to go to the backpack, so I have to duplicate something. Right, T, what about the left one? I'm gonna go to sleep now. Good night. Good night, Nicola. I love you. Sleep tight. Have a good work day tomorrow. Be well. Thanks for hanging out. What are we duping? If I dupe a coyote, we can merge them and then have a strong thing to potentially sacrifice, I guess. There's nothing with like absurd stats that I'd want 2 of. I could get another direwolf pup and then put sigils on it and then merge them, I guess. This feels like a bit of a waste. Like, this whole thing just kind of feels like a bit of a waste. But it's fine. Hey, look, you got a stat increase. Thanks, guy. for a mushroom on the map, by the way. But yeah, taxes. Ugh. I hate tax season, but I've never had an issue with it, so I don't know why I hate it so much, other than it just feels like I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't like that feeling. You know? But whatever. As long as I don't get in trouble through tax season, I'm fine getting no money back or whatever. The part where I worry that I'm doing it wrong, that makes it difficult for me. Oh, my flying ant will kill this wild bull. Okay. Yeah, that guy was already kind of destined to move. Yeah. Now things get interesting. I mean, not really. They'll deal 2 damage and take 1 damage. Yes, of course. A lot of murder. And now I deal 4 unblocked damage, which very clearly wins. Well, at least you can breathe a sigh of relief knowing that your taxes are done for the year, unless you get any weird kickback stuff. Maybe you did do something wrong, and that would explain your shortness. And they'll be like, hey, it looks like you forgot to do your thing. Hopefully not. But could do. More health, huh? Literally, who could benefit from having more health? I mean, a direwolf pup, I guess. Guess. Maybe I won't pay taxes this year as a little treat to myself, said Tony. I mean, I don't know if I'd roll those bones personally. Especially under the dictatorship under which we live, but, you know, you do you. Authoritarianism never said anything about not doing your taxes. Lead by example. What example would that be? Alpha might be a little annoying. Actually, no, it won't. It's only dealing 1 damage. Oh, now it's going to be annoying. Oh, if I don't deal damage here, I'm gonna take 5 damage and lose. Ugh, that's annoying. Well... It's a good move here. I can move the mole and cut the alpha, I guess. That's a move. Bit of a waste of scissors, but I mean, we have a backpack that'll give us stuff more often. Oh, that sparrow can't come out. Now I can play... Oh, I don't know. This is actually kind of Risky bisky. I want to play the direwolf pup out. If I put it in front of the mole, we'll deal 1 damage, and then we'll take 3 damage, which I can survive, and then next turn we'll start dealing damage through here. Yeah. Now I'm gonna deal 3 damage out and take 4 damage in. Oh, we can start dealing a little bit more damage out, I guess. Five damage out is a lot. There's no denying that. I kill the sparrow. I deal 4 damage out. We get 4 damage back. Or actually 2 damage back and we lose the cockroach. Kinda sucks. I could take the 4 damage back if I play a direwolf pup here. Oh, actually this is the boosted direwolf pup. Forgot, so he actually deals 2 damage on his first turn. I think we're in the green here. Now this guy's gonna get boosted. He deals 6 damage out on his own. If only I could play the Kaycee. Very good. Miss ISA. I think I need a bullfrog, which counts as a reptile, no? Guess it doesn't matter, eh? Wolf. Direwolf's a little tough. Can put it on something, I guess. I have a fair number of bugs. We'll take Bughead. There's a mushroom, finally. What is with these pesky fucking elk things? Wild Bull has 2 health. Can kill it next turn if I place a worker ant. Well, placing it there is a bit of a waste, but it'll have to do for now. But he won't be able to shed a tail, which is good. I can kill him with my pup, which is also good. Now we're dealing 6 straight through, which is also good. We get our bone card, which attacks on its own, so I don't have to sacrifice it yet. And now, for no particular reason, we can play the elk here. Just to establish dominance, I guess. I want to go to this mushroom. I know that for certain. We want to blend the direwolf pups. It would be nice if I could put sigils on them first, though. Maybe we get a duplicate card here and merge that instead. Although I'm looking for bullfrog, I think. (0-4) Raven Egg. Like that doesn't do anything for me. I'd sack a direwolf onto a wolf cub, I suppose. Or actually, if I sacked it onto a raven egg and then merged the raven eggs later, that would be good. I any cards I don't necessarily want in my deck. Also, we got 3 health ones of these in a row. No damage ones to be seen. Oh, I genuinely don't know. Wolf Pup, I guess. What's up, Mood Downer? How we doing, bud? Good to see you, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Kinda does feel like a waste to merge the Direwolf Pups, but like they'll be so strong. Then I'd be less likely to see them. Hello, Mr. Totter. Doing pretty good today, staying warm. How's your day? Yeah, can't complain. Kind of a quiet, lazy day for me. I took off of work because I went to bed at sunrise. Oops. Got out of bed 5 hours ago. Kind of later on my phone and watching YouTube for a few hours. Now we're streaming. Very lazy day. Well, like I could use one of those every so often. I had a stressy night last night watching my football team lose to the refs. So that was fun. But other than that, just chilling, you know. I'm not a big sports head, so it's not the end of the world, but it was an agonizing 4 hours regardless. They were chilling today. Big chilling. Said you're doing good? That's good. Any highlights of your day that you like to celebrate? No obligation, of course. My life tends to be pretty dull, so I probably wouldn't normally have an answer to that. But I hope your day has been treating you nice and well. What is the end game here? I think I pull a squirrel, we use bones, we play a cockroach in this column, and the next turn we play another squirrel and play direwolf in that column. Mwah. Sounds good to me. Has to fix one of your bots you used? You had to learn a small bit of coding to fix it. Ooh, interesting. What kind of bot are we talking about? Chat bot? Or like something visual or what? Okay, I can take the hit on this turn and chill. So that's what we're going to do. Actually, we can block a hit with the cockroacha. What's this guy doing playing a direwolf pup like me? I mean, I'm dealing 9 damage, so it's a non-issue. Like, Kel Surprise, you know? Elk, though? This is gonna be a tough second round, I think. About that auto shouts out close friends and plays clips that crashed recently. I had to reinstall it and refigure it all out. Ew. What's it called? I use a service for that's online and it doesn't work very well. eFuse. Used to be called Clippy. They rebranded some time ago and it doesn't work. I have 2 pelts, you say? Man, I kind of want to play something here. Interesting enough. Called StreamerBot. We love StreamerBot. It crashed recently? I've never heard of StreamerBot crashing. Like having issues. Oh, I love StreamerBot. I love it to death. I love troubleshooting it as well. Not that you need any help troubleshooting, but if you did, you know, feel free to find me and ping me on Discord or something. I'd love to help out. Love StreamerBot. Infinite potential there. But yeah, I use a shout out code thing from a friend of mine who wrote it. I'm not very code savvy, unfortunately, but I can look at something and tweak it. I just couldn't write something from scratch. Like an internal UI StreamerBot crash, it wouldn't open at all? Really? Did you just, like, re-download it? I mean, you have to move all your profiles over, but you can export them all, I guess. You had to do that, like a full clean sweep of it. You could export all of your profiles into like a little lengthy text file and import them back in. Ah, what are we doing? Gamer Mike, what's up? Hope you enjoyed the game a lot. This game? Not really. The football game? Definitely not. Welcome back, Gamer Mike. It's good to see you. Hope you had a nice week or so, however long it's been. Yeah, we've been struggling. I've been struggling with Inscryption, so we're gonna kind of hang it up after this, I think. Send it off into the sunset. I'll finish it completely, like off stream or whatever, but it's kind of miserable to play on stream. I've come to feel. I didn't feel that way like 2 weeks ago or whatever, but time has taken its toll. Yeah, re-downloaded it and that seemed to fix it. Re-import all of it for a day. I forgot to reconnect it to OBS. Oops. Yeah, I found that connecting StreamerBot to OBS is a little weird. I had to do it again on my, I have a laptop downstairs I sometimes do cooking streams on, but I haven't done one in like almost a year, so I shouldn't keep advertising that. But I was fixing that laptop recently and I had to download StreamerBot and like reconnect it to stuff, and some of that was a little annoying to do. Like wouldn't detect OBS for me or whatever. But I eventually got it to work. I think I just had to like close and reopen it a bunch or something silly. Very fair, just focus stream on other games. Sounds cool, yeah. I mean, I usually just hop around to stuff, but in recent months or whatever, I've been trying to like just play games all the way through and then move on. Just a little bit more standard, but I tend to prefer to play a variety, so to stagnate and play one game for a long time is usually a bit of a struggle for me. I got TikTok brain, so playing the same thing day in and day out is difficult. And seems possible here. Rip Teats Eats. No, they'll be back someday. I just gotta like go to the store or whatever. Damn. Because I need food to cook, you know? But I don't leave my house, so it's a struggle to go to the store. I didn't know you could get the power gaining sigil on a totem. Would that actually impact things like my ants? I have a feeling it wouldn't. One way to find out, though. But yeah, I don't really cook all that much in general anymore. I cooked once a couple weeks ago, kind of on a whim. And, I felt weird. I gotta get back into the swing of things. But I hardly even eat anymore, so like cooking is such an endeavor to just not really eat, you know? It's weird. Raven egg, oh my god. This is like the second time I've played this card. You're really gonna give me a fucking raven? You have recipes for teats? Yeah, I know. I still owe people stuff. I owe Danny a cookery as well. He wanted me to make an Indian dish. Curry or something. Not a curry, what was it called? A tikka masala, I think, or something similar. I never did that. Why would you play a dire wolf, you cheating bastard? I could play an opossum here, so give me something. Cockroach. None of these are good. Ouchies. Well, I'm gonna take 3 damage and deal now 8 damage, so I guess we're chilling. A murderous worker ant with 2 health, you say? Yeah. Chillin'? Yeah, that's a word. What's up, Black Star? How we doing? Is your clip not gonna work? Oh, it worked. We have yet to have an unsuccessful clip today. Volaster? Looks like a Metroidvania.
Did you see that?
You use the slaughterhouse key to unlock the gate. Nice. You're not supposed to be able to use that key.
The slaughterhouse key. Oh, okay.
Broken games. The stream going? It's fine. Chilling. But the answer you were looking for? We chillin'. I need a bullfrog. That's one of these. Fuck. It's about I was supposed to use the slaughterhouse key, but for some reason, for using it, I could just pass through it. Oh, I see. Well, that's fun. I like being able to skip through a game by breaking stuff. Holy cow. The wind outside is absolutely brutal tonight. It's scary. Are the games of the weekend? Saw you playing Helldivers. Yeah, that was kind of on a whim. But, it was good. We had fun. It was nice kind of getting back into it. Because I haven't played it in a long time, you know? So it felt kind of nice to do so. This feels like it's going to be a bit of a wash. Like, how do I prevent myself from losing here? Well, we'll play a rock. I have to grab a squirrel. We boulder the wolf, so we buy 2 turns. And then what? I block with a squirrel, and the next turn we play squirrel, opossum, elk. I guess. Doesn't really matter who we block here, just that we block here. But yeah, Helldivers felt good to play. I've kind of missed playing it a little bit. The thing I don't really like about Helldivers is you can't really unlock everything in the game without constantly playing the game. So, like, when it was hot and active and everyone was playing Helldivers, like last March or whenever it was, I was kind of on the train and, you know, doing the same thing. And, they had, like, they call them war bonds, but they're basically, like, permanent battle passes that you unlock with one of the currencies in the game you can purchase with real money, but also you can earn in the game if you go out into the world and find enough of it. And, sorry, I'm forgetting what I said I was gonna do. I think I said I was gonna do this. But yeah, you basically had to play the game constantly about a year ago in order to see any of it or do any of it. And then after a short period, they would just release another one of those like quasi battle pass things. So you find that you're constantly just playing the game to unlock more of the game to play. Also, we lose here. There's no avoiding this. Let's reload, because I learned that you can save scum, which is cool. But yeah, so you'd be playing Helldivers, and then they'd release a new one of those battle passes. So it's like, I hope you amassed enough currency to get the new battle pass, because it contains 3 new armor sets with special perks and new weaponry and new passive bonuses that are becoming the meta. So like, you have to get the battle pass to, you know, upkeep with the meta. And then like I took the break, right? Like I played it for a couple months, and then I stopped playing for like 8 months. So I went back yesterday or the other day to play it with people, and they've released like 6 more of those content battle pass things, and I have 550 currency, and each one of those costs 1,000 currency to get access to, and there are 6 of them that I don't have. So if I were to buy the currency to get enough currency to get those things, oh yeah, hey, look at that, your messages are showing up. I changed literally nothing. I don't get it. But yeah, so to
Welcome home.
if I were to
such
buy
as
the
it
currency
is.
to get all of that
These
stuff,
corrupted lands,
I'd have to spend
now.
$60. And I paid $30 for the game. So I either have to spend $60 on top of that, or I have to play the game for another like 40 hours or something and just grind looking for currency. And every time you find the currency, it's like 50 or 100 at a time. So like you can do it, and you can play on smaller maps or whatever that are easier to navigate so you can find that stuff. But it is a super grind just to find the currency. And then once you unlock the battle pass, you have to use another type of like in-game experience type currency to get the stuff on the various pages. So like if you want a gun that's on the last page, well, you have to amass hundreds of other playable related currencies to like buy stuff across the pages to get the stuff. And again, there are 6 of those passes I don't have, and there's another like 4 or 5 that I already have active. So it's a very like, you have to play that game exclusively to navigate through it. And so just returning to it after a number of months, or like, we were playing with Danny, who said he had only played it for like an hour or so before and couldn't really find a crowd to play with, so he didn't really touch it that much. Like, Danny's coming in for like the second time to play, and there's like 10 battle pass things that all have content that you have to unlock in order to experience stuff. So like some of us have a lot of the stuff. Like Evil was there and he's been playing throughout, so he's got a couple more of the past things or the war bonds unlocked. So we were just kind of like bringing stuff on missions so that we could pass it around to each other and be like, you don't have access to this, but try this out type of thing. Because we're all just like gate kept behind, having to invest our entire lives into playing Helldivers 2. And the gameplay loop is very similar. Like, I don't know how you can invest hundreds of hours into playing Helldivers 2. It is fun, like it's a unique type of game, so if you haven't played it in a while, like it feels fresh to play, and they have added like a new faction and stuff to play against, and the difficulty scaling I think is maybe a bit more fair now. They've kind of settled into that a bit. But I don't know, it's just a bit of a time commitment, and it was kind of a weird reminder, I guess, of that, going back into it this weekend. But it is a fun game. There's no denying that. Hi JJ, thank you for the resub. Happy Monday, I hope you're having a nice night. And I hope you had a nice weekend. What am I doing? Grab a boulder for when they inevitably play another wolf. That alpha is exactly what I don't want to see. It's not cosmetic only? No, definitely not. It's like Deep Rock? No, because Deep Rock is wholly cosmetic. Yeah, unfortunately, Helldivers actually gives you stuff. I wish they kind of had like a permanently free and accessible battle pass, or like shop selection or something that would just let you unlock weapons as you earn experience. But it's like a weird hybrid of like paid battle pass and experience pool thing that seems to just like require your time or actual money, and that's brutal, I think. But what can you do, I guess. Weekend was pretty good. Happy Monday is over, at least the work part. Yeah, heck, work. I took off today and had a lazy day. I feels that. I didn't do the math here to see how much damage I'm about to take. Oh, 4 and I blocked one. Oh, that's pretty brutal. How is this somehow worse than what I was just dealing with a moment ago? I'm unsure. Golly, I can't even play either of these cards. I could play a bone to block something. If I play a squirrel, I can't sacrifice it. I guess I could lose it to something, and then next turn we could do something. But I think we die if I don't do more than 1 direct damage. So, I'm actually not really vibing with this run, so honestly, I am not too opposed to just dying. If I kill something, it leads to something else. I wish I could kill something here. I mean, this guy's dealing the most damage and I can't block him because this guy's in the way. So there's quite literally no hope here. This opossum can kill this opossum and then this wolf will come out, which is even worse. How much damage can I take? 2. I'm gonna deal 1 and take 4. Yeah, this is over. What you got here? I was vibing. Now that you're here, I'm not vibing anymore. Nah, it's just, we reloaded this fight twice and it's just a wash. Also, all these enemies that have tails on them, if there was an open slot next to them and I hit them, they would just not take damage and move over. So, bit of a throw, but it's fine. I wasn't really enjoying this run. In theory, Deep Rock's not cosmetic only because you get the other things you put in weapons, and I forgot the name. Yeah, but they're not in, I don't remember if those are in, like, a pass or a something that's inaccessible. But yeah, as you play, you get experience stuff, so you can grind and get stuff, but it's a little bit less of a grind. It's kind of just like an integrated part of playing the game. Sparrow, something, something, ant queen. JJ, you're jealous today was hell. I'm sorry. Seems like everyone's having a rough time at work lately. I don't know what's in the water other than the fact that work always sucks. There's something else going on. It's making people have a shit time. I think I want the direwolf or this on my direwolf pup. But then what else would I take? Corpse maggots for another direwolf pup. The fuck's going on over here? The usual. We're playing games. What's up, Toon? How are you? How the fuck are you? Ah, all the changes from up top. That's right. Corporate hierarchy coming into play. Thought I hated this game? You thought correctly. That's why this is the last time I'm going to stream it. Bodyguard, little dude. Get corpse maggots, brother. Thought I liked this game? I mean, I did, but I explained earlier that, it's kind of overstayed its welcome for me a little bit. So, I'm looking forward to being done with it. To say the very least. This is a mod? Yeah, it's a community-made mod that they baked into the game after a while. So it's kind of like official now, but as far as I know, it was originally from the community. Well. But yeah, the base game is really, really good. It's got a cool and weird story to it. It's got 3 acts, so the gameplay changes throughout a bit. But people predominantly like the first act, and this mod just makes the first act harder and have more cards, basically. More interactions and things that you can play with. And don't say you hate the game, just hate the mod. I don't hate the mod, I'm just sick of playing it. That's all. It's overstayed its welcome for me. That's like the best way to put it. Just came back and played Slay the Spire, an interesting deck building game. Slay the Spire is a good time. Welcome back. Racer man, it's good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning back in. Yeah, I had a decent amount of time in Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire kind of reawakened the deck building genre from its slumber. And now there's a lot of games that strive to be like Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire is alright. I mean, a Slay the Spire... Slay the Spire is kind of like any other game that introduces a new genre or whatever, or gets people introduced to a genre. Because like Hades, for example, didn't introduce people to dungeon crawling roguelites, but it garnered enough attention that people were like re-interested in them again, because people that never heard of The Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon certainly heard of Hades, right? Or even Nuclear Throne and more obscure ones. But games that can put a genre on the map inspire other people to make games that are like it. And I think that's a good thing, because then you start getting hybridized games that kind of introduce new concepts to existing things. So like while Slay the Spire is kind of a GOAT, there are many, many other roguelike deck builders that I prefer over Slay the Spire, because they have different mechanics and they have different things that they built off of the Slay the Spire formula to make. We recently were playing Wild Frost on stream, which is another deck building roguelike, but it has different gimmicks that Slay the Spire doesn't have, and it plays quite differently. But yeah, I love a lot of deck building roguelikes because they're like derived from Slay the Spire and just go down different avenues and explore different things. I never got super duper deep into Slay the Spire. I played all 4 characters and I won a handful of times, but I never really exhausted all the mechanics or did ascension climbing or anything like that. But it's a very good game, and I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I played another one before Wild Frost somewhat recently too. I forget what one it was. Ever play Across the Obelisk? Ugh. Yeah. I didn't really enjoy it, but I only played it for a little bit. It's like multiplayer Spire. What's up, Trothgar? Dabbled it? Yeah, I dabbled. What's up, man? Oh, the clip is struggling to play? Why is that? Certainly this is not a hard game to run. That's weird. Anyway. OBS failing me, nothing new. Trothgar, how are you? Happy early day, or whatever, Monday. I was gonna say weekend, I was like, no, it's early in the week. Happy early week. Ugh, Mondays. Can't believe they released a sequel release drop for Slay the Spire. Yeah, there is a 2 coming out, huh? I'm curious what they'll do. I'm curious if they'll modify the game at all, or if it's just more of the same with different characters. If they change the game a lot, then they're just doing what every Slay the Spire clone out there has done. And if they don't change it a lot, and it's just more of the same game, I don't know how much people will care if they've played other games that aren't Slay the Spire in the same genre, you know? So it's interesting. I haven't really watched, like, if there was a trailer for it or whatever, I haven't watched it. But, Slay the Spire is definitely a great game. I'm definitely not trying to disparage Slay the Spire. It's just that I like other stuff more. If an empty space would be struck, this guy dives over to protect it. Okay, that's good. So I can draw a squirrel, and I can play you here. Oh wait, it's gonna move. I shouldn't have done that. He's gonna move back over and hit him. Okay, never mind. I'll play an emergency squirrel here, and then we'll hit, and he'll be dead. That sounds good to me. Oh wait, I completely misunderstood. What does this do? Oh, it does that. It moves when you place something down. Shit, I always confuse this with the one that the other card has. Well, shit. Guess I'm just gonna have to do one of these then. And then next turn, Oh, I won't be able to kill the... God damn it. Okay, we'll use the coyote to kill this thing. Electric Boogaloo, yeah, that's the one, I guess. Slay the Spire 2. But yeah, it's a good time. Maybe I'll revisit that sometime. They also made a multiplayer mod for Slay the Spire that was kind of fun. I mean, it wasn't super multiplayer. You kind of just share your potions or whatever, and you ask your friends, like, how far are you? Oh, that's cool. But it was interesting. It wasn't exactly across the obelisk, but, yeah, I didn't spend enough time in Across the Obelisk. I shouldn't say that it's a bad game. I just didn't really like it myself when I first tried it. There was another card game I was playing a lot of before Wild Frost that I can't recall suddenly. That I was really enjoying too. That's the funny part about it. Oh, I can recall it. It was, Cross Blitz. That was a fun little game. It had a mana system. Over time, you would come to, be able to play better and stronger cards because you would get and refill mana after every turn. That was the concept there. Oh, hey, I'm gonna not kill stuff right now. And all these things are flying, so they're not gonna damage any of my cards. I needed this. Would I rather get rid of? It doesn't matter what slot this is in. Okay. Oh, I need to pull a tooth. Actually, no, we just lose. Never mind. Did multi with a buddy, we made sure to pick the same pads and stuff, so it's true multi. We were linking combos to stuff. Linking combos? How would you link combos? Would you end up in the same fight if you landed in the same place? I don't really remember too much about my experience with that other than remembering that I had to borrow a potion to not blow a fight. Thought Battle Bands was a fun solo multiplayer game. I didn't give Battle Bands enough time either. The fact that it was like an auto battler kind of threw me. Where like when you'd play by yourself, you would only control one of the 4 people in your band. That felt kind of strange to me. Like you would make their decks, but they would auto attack or something. Hey, I just looked at the 2 cards I need for a puzzle and I don't remember them. I think one was a skunk. I don't remember what the other one was. Oops. Grab an adder so I can feed it out of fire. Alright, beautiful fella, I'll go grab dinner while lurking. Alright, man, enjoy your dinner. What are you gonna have? It was a rakin. I already have a rakin. Something something rakin skunk. Love it. Hello, you guys hungry? Ah, oh, it's such a waste when this works. But yeah, I don't know. Roguelike deck building's a lot of fun, regardless of how you slice it. I'm glad Slay the Spire kind of started it all, though. All these other games we've been mentioning have come out since and are clearly inspired by. I mean, even this game is inspired by Slay the Spire. It has a very similar map system and interactions and stuff. Oh god, what was the layout on the board? I already forgot. God, my memory just doesn't exist, dude. It's brutal. Something something rakin skunk, was it? So I gotta place this here and get a skunk here? That's not gonna happen this match. Is that guy over there? They're gonna play an adder there next turn, I bet. Oh, I guess not. Two twice or 3 every turn. In 2 turns we'll get 5 versus 6. 5 wins will take 1 damage. And then 6 would just win. If I do 5, we won't win. And then we'll have an extra turn to do overkill. 4 damage, and then that guy comes out. Yeah. Skunk. Deals a damage. And now... truly doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter, actually, because they're hiding, so we can actually attack through. But yeah, I don't know. I should probably get back into more of the roguelike-y stuff more consistently. I have a lot of big blockbuster-y AAA games I want to play too, but there's just not enough time in one lifetime. I also have a lot of like little rinky-dink indies I'd want to play. I just don't spend enough time streaming to do all of it. Mr. Hoy! Good evening, sir. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see ya.
Alright, Fierce, you can...
Hey, bad news, kids. I don't actually want to, give anything up here. I guess I could put adder on the pelt. You can't put a pelt on a fire, though. We need to kill something. I won't miss the coyote. Saying I should stream more? I mean, maybe. It's a bit hard for me to do it every single day like I used to, though. I got, like, other things to do. More than I used to. So it complicates my ability to sit at a computer and just aimlessly play video games for extended periods of time. Boo being an adult, yeah. Boo being like an active member of my family, more like. Other things, Legasp.
I don't think I care about
Yeah.
this.
It happens. And that's 100% the vibe, actually, for me going and doing other things. No, not really. I somewhat care about most of them. But yeah, I like streaming a lot. I just don't have infinite time to do it like I once did. I also sleep a lot more now, which is, like, troublesome. Like, today I wasn't conscious until mid-afternoon. So, like, I could have streamed all day today. If I got enough sleep last night, champ, sweet berries, whatever, I could have, woke up at, like, 10 a.m. and been on for the last 10 hours. But instead, I was eeping until the early afternoon, and then I had a cat on me, so I just moped around in bed and on couch until, like, dinner time. So I got on, like, after my workday would have ended, but I was off today. Sweet, sweet sleep, you wouldn't rob me of that. The problem is I sleep like a disgusting amount of hours per day. Because it's just easier to not be conscious than it is to be conscious. Which has always been true, but, you know, it gets more true by the minute. But yeah, I could do with a fewer hours of sleep, I think. Sleep isn't that good. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty good, but it's not that good. Not worth all the hype, just most of it. Yeah, there's a lot of games I want to play. There's a lot of games I want to devote a lot of time to. There's a lot of games that require that you devote a lot of time to them that are a little bit daunting to commit to. Like, there's a part of me that wants to do a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough on stream. But one, I've already done... Well, I'm in the process of playing through it a second time. And, I'm not such a super fan of the genre or that game in particular to want to do like a playthrough of every class or certain character archetypes or whatever. So I feel like I don't want to play through that game like a quadrillion times on stream or otherwise. So I'm not exactly rushing to do that, especially because it's just so time consuming. because there's just so much that you can and are expected to do in that game. And even though it's a really good game, I don't know. But you can kind of say, I don't know, I get fatigued on any game if I play it for too long, and I think that's more of just a personal tendency. Because, you know, like even this game, I want to be done with this game again, and 2 weeks ago I was like, oh my god, I'm just foaming at the mouth wanting to play Inscryption again. And now here we are, some amount of days after the foaming, and I'm like, I think I'm good putting this down for ever. It won't be for forever, you know, maybe in a year I'll be like, oh my god, Inscryption, I forgot how fun that was, we should return to it. But, you know, maybe I'll remember how I feel this time around, and maybe I'll be less enamored. I doubt it though, because it's a really fun game when you haven't had your dose for a while. So, I don't know, it's a weird one, for sure. These cards are kind of pointless on their own. And find yourself drawn to 3 as much as you were to 2. It's fun, just, yeah, lots and lots of content. Yeah, I mean, it's lots and lots of content, and then, like, when it comes to games where your decisions matter and you impact the world or whatever, I tend to think a lot about how much that's actually happening. But, like, for example, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to spoil anything in the game, but, like, when it comes to companions or whatever, for example, right? Like in the early game, you save or find certain companion characters, or like you can lose your companions through story events or just in battle, I guess they could die. And like, I don't really know how impactful that is outside of like locking yourself out of their storyline. I don't really know how impactful it is to just like say, let the guy who reaches through a portal, close the portal on his arm and like never see him again, you know? I don't know how impactful that is. And there's a part of me that would like try that just to see, but like that doesn't really do anything for the gameplay, you know? Especially if you've played through the game already and you've experienced someone's story, like there's no real reason to bring them along, you know? So it's definitely interesting and a bit confusing. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, you can also change your build at any point whatsoever. So like if you're like, this time around I want to be a warlock dwarf or whatever, like you can just do that. Well, I guess you have to unlock the guy at your camp or whatever that allows you to do that, but generally speaking, you can just do that. You can just be like, oopsie, I'm 12 hours into a run and suddenly I want to completely respec. The game's like, okay, as long as you have 200 gold, which you can find anywhere, you can do that. It's like, cool, I do have 200 gold. Thanks, game. And then you just do that. So, it's, interesting, I suppose. But, yeah, it's a good game, but just lengthy. And I don't want to devote the time to whatever, the length. But I have a bajillion other games. Like on my last stream, everyone convinced me to buy Red Dead 2 while it's on sale. And I think of that game, it just seems like a massive undertaking because it's just long and there's so much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with playing Red Dead 3? Except it's 2. It just wouldn't rhyme if I said 3 or if I said 2. But yeah, it's just a long game, man. Just so long. All right, I'm bored. We gotta change it up here. Take my raking. So much to see, so much to do. So what's wrong with playing Red Dead 2? Yeah, maybe you're right. Hey, now you're an all-star, sir. Yeah. Hey, now you are Arthur Morgan. Anyway. But my point is that I just see all these games that I could be playing, and they all just seem like a huge, huge endeavor that I don't care to embark on. And like, surely that's not how I should look at them. And yet, here we are. looking at him in that exact way. Le gasp, as someone said. Maybe I should have played Bones. Oh well, it really doesn't matter. Black Goat. Can't wait to play Civ 7, 70 hours first week. I don't actually know anything at all about the Civilization franchise to have any strong feelings about that. But like, being excited to play a lot of a game isn't a bad thing. I like games enough to play a lot of them for a long period of time. It's just that I don't have as much time to do that anymore. Because like on days when I would, I don't know, get off work and then immediately start streaming for the entire night, that's what I would do. I'd get off work and then I'd stream for the entire night. But now, like, I go visit my family for dinner on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I hang out with people in Discord, which isn't a bad thing at all. I love doing that. I love having a community. I love having friends or internet friends or whatever you'd call it. This isn't good. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, I love having things to do. It's just that, you know, having things to do keeps me from playing all the games that I've amassed in my library. And that's also why I've kind of had such a volatile level of interest in things, so I can just experience games and then move on from them in rapid fashion. It just makes it easier to get through libraries and do things. But
oh my god,
still need time to do that.
my tongue is so sticky.
Oi, hi Danny. Is your tongue sticky tonight, sir? How are you? Howdy. Sure, that could make anyone's tongue sticky.
It's really nice. It's very nice and tidy. Nice and tidy.
I feel that. How am I? Your tongue is always sticky. You might have to see a doctor about that one. But yeah, how am I? I'm fine, I guess. I don't know. Can't complain. I mean, I could, but why bother? If I had a card that existed for the sake of hiding, what would it be? Actually, I could just get another direwolf pup and then we can pimp him out. That sounds like a good idea. Yoink. But yeah, I'm alright. Can't complain. Lazy day. Easy day. Easy, lazy, lazy, deasy. Getting rid of the river otter, just so you know. Get sacked. Rebone. How are you? How was your day? 100 biddies, happy easy day. Thanks,
gathered from
man.
all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Pay me to be lazy. Apparently. No bones. No bone movies. It was good, thank you. Had late shift at work. Boo work. But, I don't know, do you like late shifts? Maybe not boo work if you like late shifts. But probably still boo work, honestly. Draw squirrel, kill things. Maybe? But I'm glad you had a good day. Good days are, in fact, good. Nice, as you don't have to wake up early. Oh, that's true. Leaving you to go to bed disgustingly late. What more could you ask for? Truly. Suits your sleeping pattern nicely. I mean, going to bed at dawn. Yeah, that's true. I too enjoy going to bed at dawn. A coyote? to attack so I can kill the elk fawn. That sounds like a good idea. Eee. Getting close. Not close enough, but close. An all-in and 150 tokens. You now have 100 tokens. Look at you. You didn't even give yourself strength. Can't imagine gambling without declaring Danny give me strength. Tried doing that for Simpyton in Atuli's chat today. But I was too late. He gambled before I hit go. And he lost all his points because of it. I'm certain it was because of that and not because of any other, you know, RNG related factors. So I already have 2 direwolf pups. 3 seems a bit hasty. Actually. Oh. Now we reroll. Beep bop boop. Cuckoo? Wouldn't mind putting a cuckoo sigil on a direwolf pup. That sounds nice. What are we doing here? Oh wait, we already killed everybody. I know exactly what we're doing here. We're boosting something. I mean, what better to boost than a direwolf pup, eh? Oh yeah, also, Danny just hit 200 followers on Twitch. Let's all celebrate. Hooray. He's doing a special 12-hour stream this Saturday. So if you want to watch 12 hours of fun for 12 hours, check Danny out. I'm going to hopefully play a game or 2 with him on Saturday, provided that I show up. Provided I don't sleep until 2 p.m. that day. And we'll have some fun, and we'll celebrate indeed. Very good, big happy, big proud. We love Danny. Well, he'll be cooking, he's gonna play guitar. He's gonna play all kinds of games. Danny's like me, except he's very calm. And he's funny. And he plays games that I would never play, like Dark Souls. And he doesn't really swear that much. He does, but it's not very common. And he doesn't disparage capitalism, I think. And he has free healthcare. I guess the only reason he's like me is because he has a beard, and I like him. He's not like me at all, actually. But I like his vibe, and so will you. So come hang out for 12 hours on Saturday. You're not doing anything better, I assure you. I'll be there. I'll try to be. Like I said, I tend to fall victim to my own lack of consciousness, but I hope to not do that Saturday. We'll do our best to not do that on Saturday. Gets stinky skunked. Oh, I thought I didn't have 2 items. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Direwolf pup, eh? Oh, it's the strong one though? We've got a leg up, kind of. I could probably do this. Very kind words. I'm funny too, make you laugh. That's good. One of my like only qualities that I'll acknowledge is that sometimes I try to be sort of funny. There's some stuff going on here I don't appreciate. Just added your song request to your Rocksmith library. I happily give a crack at it. Oh boy. Have you ever heard that song before? It's about 12 minutes in length, and it's a black metal song. I think that's how it's classified. It's a good one, though. Very good one. I love me some Opeth. I'm sorry, I damaged the wolf and didn't... Oh no, I did kill him. Okay. I was about to be very upset. I thought I killed him, because I did. Ugh. But yeah, that song's fun, and it's one of the only few I know how to play. Well, mostly. I haven't learned the ending of it yet. I've kind of learned it in spurts. Raven egg, but it's not gonna matter. It's got some very good riffs in it that I find are fun. And it's got a section in the middle that's, what's it called? It's very, like, melodic. But yeah, it's quite the epic, so I would understand if you don't want to play it on stream. Be sat there learning it for the entire hour you devote to playing guitar. And then some. Do I have a puzzle I'm supposed to do? Oh yeah, it's Rake and Skunk. I've not been trying to do that. Should I just raise like a whole litter of direwolf pups? I mean, the game kind of wants me to, it seems. Put a sigil on. Yeah, and then there's another sigil thing here if we don't see a mushroom coming up. I put the bone sigil on a direwolf pup, but I want to put the cuckoo sigil on a direwolf pup because that seems kind of gnarly, you know? We'll put on one of the weak ones that can't exist on its own. We'll continue. I don't see a mushroom coming up, so we'll probably navigate to the left. 3 bones, stinky elks. Stinky longhorn. What if we stink back? Just checking, I don't have a second item because we used our skizzers. Oh, and now we can fly. Oh, wow. Well, free turn at least for 1 turn. That's something. Free turn for yet another turn, actually, because now we can get the mole to come over in front of this guy. Only 3 bones, though. Oh, and now I just freed the pronghorn. Oh, mistakes made. Oh, well, shit. Now a good time for direwolf pup. Is this the healthy one? Oh, this is the healthy one. Could be. Probably play through it once on whatever difficulty Rockman sets it at. Oh my. Either find it a bit easier, super hard, and be fumbling around trying to keep up. If it's a blind playthrough, you'll be fumbling around trying to keep up. At a minimum. I assure you, it is a somewhat complicated song, but it is a beautiful song. Which is why it is what I requested. Oh yeah, my direwolf pup's not gonna kill anything this turn. And my coyote's gonna get got. Oh yeah, that's not what I was hoping for. We'll put him here. I won't take enough damage to lose here, so I'm not worried per se. Now we evolve and we... Oh, still won't kill the pronghorn. Oh yeah. And my coyote's gonna get killed by a stoat. I guess now's as good a time as any to... I'd say whip this bad boy out, but he's gonna die. What to do? Yeah, I could put him over here. Oh, I gotta sack something for the black goat? That's right. Save that for next turn, I guess. Oh, now see, this works for me. Beep bop boop. Direwolf pup here does nothing, and then next turn it evolves. Oops. Oh wait, shit, I forgot that mole was gonna move. Well, that's fine. Wasn't vibing with this run too much either, even though I never did play my puzzle. I should have just done that. Maybe I should just play and do the puzzle stuff to unlock new items and then reset. Because I'm vibing a little bit too much to be successful here. And it's not really bothering me. It should bother me, but it's not. Rake and field mice. Give me a field mice.
Ooh, that's gonna leave a mark. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, I should disable the other one. Thanks for that. Where is that? Platform, Twitch, channel points. 16-bitificate. Paperify. Disable. Save. Cool. People have like universally said they don't like that one. So the people have spoken. The paper one, yeah. I kind of liked it, but people say it's kind of like a flashbang because of how bright it is. They redeem it thinking it's going to look like something else, and then it's just like blinding for 5 minutes. I could make it last less long, but I feel like overall it's probably just better off not existing. Which is fine. My memory is such a problem. I have to constantly like back away, go to the table, see something I already knew and just kind of forgot. And then I look at it, I'm like, yeah, I remember that. And then I forget because I just think it's something I already know. Kind of agree, to be fair. 16-bitificate's far superior and cooler. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to see when it's 16-bitificated half the time too, so it's just kind of like a goofy little make everyone blind for a little bit type of thing. And that's fine. I could make them not last 5 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever it is, I guess, but I don't know. I've never really been one for like visual stuff. Like I used to have far more of them, and then I turned them all off because I just personally found them to be kind of invasive and annoying. But I don't know. They are liked by some, I guess. Oh wait, that's not gonna kill the elk, but then it's also not gonna die to the elk, so it doesn't matter. Alpha. I remember breaking everything at one point, trying to set you on fire. Oh yeah, that's right. That's because an OBS update broke that plugin, I guess. And or the plugin wasn't updated alongside the update or whatever. But yeah, I just don't really like the... I don't know. Not that I'm doing anything worth seeing most of the time, but I just find it kind of disruptive or just like obnoxious. And that's coming from someone like me who is obnoxious and has a TikTok brain and could use little visual thingies to get by. I don't know. I just found that they weren't really the vibe I was going for, I guess. Not that I go for any particular vibe, just elevator music and things that clash with it, like swearing and ranting about capitalism, you know? My aggressive, whatever you'd call that, monologuing. Darn, that's literally 1 point shy of first turn dub, but at least the beaver now can kill the raven egg. I actually kind of forgot that the dams are going to inherit this now, so now when I play my beaver, it's going to be a 1-3-1 interaction, which is cool. And now if I get a second beaver, I can put a different sigil on it that makes the dams able to be sacrificed which would be also pretty cool. Hi, you're back. Welcome back. Redeems elevator music. It's like permanently redeemed. How was H-Mart Lava? Did they have everything you wanted? All of your dreams come true? Field mice. I remembered, did you? No gots. Good trip, but you spent too much money because you got snackies and dumplings. Well, dumplings are important at least. Snackies are hit or miss. Hey, you gonna go get food? Leave a lurky, enjoy stream, you'll probably be back. What are you getting for food? Tell me. You must tell me. That's the tax. That's the I must go get food tax. Although Black Stark also didn't tell me what he's eating for dinner, so never mind. Enjoy your lurk. Have a safe drive if there's snow and ice and stuff. Heckin' bop. Elk kills this turn, we love to see it. Taco Bell! I miss Taco Bell. I haven't had Taco Bell in a long time. Because Taco Bell's silly. Look at this. It's so beautiful. Ugh, it was just enough to win. I wanted to overkill. What are the odds I get 2 cards to sacrifice here? Probably not very good. I guess I'll go backpack route then. Field mice is 2 blood, right? God damn it. Not possible, dude. Yeah, sometimes mainly we don't want to cook. Yeah. You just defined takeout for sure. But enjoy. Pick me up a, I don't know, cheesy gordita crunch. Something. This is just to get rid of the card, honestly. The irony of getting 4 bones when you kill a coyote that costs 4 bones to play is just chef's kiss. Oh, the trapper. Bullfrog. Elk Fawn's interesting in this fight, kind of, if it can live. It won't live on turn 1, though. So I think we just play a frozen opossum here. And then we work future turns to do good things. Elk Fawn, I wish was stronglier. Can't play a pelt to block. Playing a squirrel to block is a bit of a waste. What to do? If I start blocking with squirrels, we could play the coyote, I guess. It does kind of feel like a waste of squirrels, though. I just don't want to lose the elk fawn, I think, is the thing. Although, if I do play the elk fawn here, and play the... Oh, I thought that gave me a 4th bone! Dang. I take 2 damage. I can take 2 damage. Anything that's close, I have water. I like water. waste a pelt here. I'm gonna take 1 damage unless I play the coyote in the open slot, and then I'll be even. And then next turn, the frozen opossum will thaw. And then I could play a second squirrel to play dire wolf. Up. That won't kill anything. It's tragic. I almost just ended my turn without playing my coyote. That would have been not good. Although opossum, when it gets thawed, will kill that thing, and then I could play direwolf pup to kill that thing, I guess. So I don't actually need 2 squirrels. Just need the squirrel from the next turn. So I'll block this turn, I guess. 2 damage out. 1 damage in. Now this is where things get crucial. Oh wait, the opossum didn't kill the bullfrog, or damage the bullfrog. Oh, I misread that. We deal 2 damage. Oh, the coyote can tank for a little bit, actually. Well, as long as I take less damage than I deal, will be good. 2 out, 1 in. But now my board is half empty. What's my last card? It's a second direwolf pup, isn't it? Isn't it? Or is it my raccoon? Have we seen my raccoon yet? Either way, I can't play it this turn. So now I'm dealing 0 damage out, taking 3 damage in. I can reduce it to 2 damage in, but we still lose. So I guess I have to double block. Just because he got blocked for a turn. Two damage out, 2 damage in. Next turn I could play a direwolf pup and kill a bullfrog and deal 2 damage, and then it's even out, but then my direwolf pup will evolve. So we keep this even. Now we can play the direwolf pup here. So still 2 damage out, 2 damage in. Now he evolves and it's more damage out. Oh, it's the beaver! Brother, I forgot about the beaver. Beaver's actually kind of huge. Do I kill coyote for beaver? I think I must. Beaver's just too good. I will gaming. Indeed. Now I deal 6 damage in this column and we just win. I mean, like, just because I can, you know? I was a little bit worried. What am I looking for again? I'm looking for... Oh wait, I don't have a raccoon anymore. I forgot I killed raccoon for the elk fawn. Oops. Dancing. Dancing, dancing, dancing. I'm dancing in a way because I have to go to the bathroom. I Flight and Magpie. Nah. I feel like I just take the elk and call it a day. Uh-oh. I can get rid of a card here, so maybe not. Uh-oh. Let's see. Four blood. 3 damage. 5 bone. None of those are very good. I guess I could do 3 damage. I only have 1 card that would detract, and I've got 2 cards that would add. Oh, it's not damage. Sorry, sigils. I got hella sigils. Incredible, we almost lost. Another elk fawn we could merge that comes with the cuckoo sigil. That's fun. Except it doesn't fly, but it would move out of the way. That's something. A flight blocking mealworm that copies itself is interesting. I think I take elk fawn here. Merge potential. There's a fire up here. I can't tell what that is. Oh boy, I love nuts. I genuinely can't tell what that is, and I'm blanking on what that symbol would be. Interesting. Oh wait, is it the one that's got the magnifying glass on it? In attack with egg is a sick combo? Yeah, that's true. But I want to merge elk fawns, I think. And I kind of want to get rid of the elk I just got, so bone me. Oh, it was the paintbrush. Ooh. Paintbrush beaver could be good. Paintbrush coyote. My coyote's kind of stacked. We'll decide after this. Gives you cool sigil combinations you never considered. Yeah, I mean, some of them are a bit of a waste, huh? Yeah, ones that don't really interact very well together, or what have you, but for the most part, I don't really mind them. Oh, what an awful place for you to dive as a bodyguard. That kind of sucks. Just block the elk's movement here. He tanks Wolverine. That's fine. Now I think we do beaver play. Wolverine can't kill the dam. Dam will kill the adder. Next turn we'll kill the rattler. Good time. Actually, I could play the coyote and have the coyote kill this turn. But I could just wait a turn and let the coyote kill the Wolverine, I guess. Although now there's a problem because Beaver's about to get fucked. What's up, Sai? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good evening. Heard you and TK were struggling on Rivals earlier. Playing some ranky-panky. Sounds awful. Good to see you, man. I hope you've been having a good day, though. Appreciate you coming on by. Good to see ya, good to see ya, good to see ya. Dang, I was hoping for an elk fawn here. Didn't matter, we win skis. Struggle was insane, hope you're having a good one. Yeah, no complaints. Been a chill day, mostly. Alright, I think we go paintbrush and try to get a weird beaver to merge. A different sigil beaver. Also, with these, I'm looking for field mice. And we're not getting them. Mole buys us time, I guess. Also, shit, man, I gotta get you added to my auto shout-out list. Also, I think, who was in here earlier? Mood Downer was in here and didn't get an auto shout out. Let me fix that real quick. Here, I'll show you how I do it, even though it's a little bit boring. Streamabot. Making this full screen is actually a nightmare. Anyway, I have an action that welcomes people to chat that has a code thingy with a bunch of names in it. And then when these people talk for the first time, they get shouted out. Wow. So I just copy this, add a couple names, and then we put in Sync and Mood Downer, who I think has underscore at the end of their name. So boring. What is coding? It definitely... There is an underscore at the end of the name. Love it. You guys gave me your backlogs to me playing it and you're super intrigued? Ah, yeah. I'm not explaining anything that's going on at the moment, though, so I guess I could start doing that, since it's unfamiliar territory for you. But it's a very exciting game about sacrifice and choices and stuff. I said beaver here. This could be potentially awful. I probably could have done the other elk and seen what sigils we got. Oh no, we get Stinky? Double empowered Stinky could be interesting. Keeps the dams around for longer. I kind of wanted to make dams that I could sacrifice, but... Okay, welcome to Inscryption 101. There's a lot going on, but we'll do our best to explain what's happening. So, all your cards that you can play have the same basic stat things if you ignore these like symbols. Bottom left is your attack, it's how much damage you do out. Bottom right is how much health your card has or how much damage it can take. Top right is sacrifice cost. So the number of blood drops or the number of cards you have to sacrifice. Generally, there are things that can give cards like artificial extra blood. But generally speaking, I'd have to sacrifice 2 sacrificable cards in order to play this beaver. And then these symbols are the special effects that the cards can do. The ones that are patched on are ones that come from other cards, because there's mechanics that let you kind of like scrap cards and put their effects on other cards. But for example, this beaver places dams next to itself, which are unsacrificial or sacrificable pieces that have health. They basically block the slot. But then this sigil I have will empower the stuff that's next to it so that it has damage. So when this places dams down, those dams can actually deal damage, which is silly. Also, because this is an effect that I have artificially on the card, the dams it creates will also have that effect. So there's other cards in the game that, like, when struck they produce cards, or when played they produce cards or whatever, and anything that you artificially merge onto the card will produce cards that also have that effect. So when I play this beaver, it places a 1/2 dam. The beaver becomes a 3/4 beaver because each dam empowers it, and then next to it is another 1/2 dam. But then yeah, so they've got cards that have effects, and basically you just need to deal enough damage straight through to the opponent so that this scale tips 5 ticks over to the right, and every time you take damage it ticks back to the left. So this guy's gonna come out and deal 3 damage to me, which is a lot of damage. I'm gonna go ahead and play this elk fawn in front of it. After it damages, this sigil means it will attack and then move over. And then this sigil means that after 1 turn, it will upgrade into a normal elk that has 2 damage and 4 health. But then I just realized that I won't be blocking the damage from this rattler, which is what I was hoping to do. But I can take 3 damage and it's not the end of the world. I was going to put a rabbit pelt down, but I'll just do that next turn after this moves out of the way. I could have put the elk fawn there and then blocked with the pelt, but that's okay. Actually, I think what I'm going to do... now I'm having some thoughts. Strongly reminds me of Queen's Blood from Final Fantasy. I can't say I've ever played a Final Fantasy game, so unfortunately, I am not familiar with Queen's Blood, but nomenclature-wise, it sounds like it could be similar if it has something to do with sacrifice and such. So these guys, their gimmick is that whatever they hit dies. That's what this little touch of death sigil means. So if this guy comes out and attacks my elk, the elk will die. My elk can actually attack and then move over and get out of the way. And then the Rattler dealing only 3 damage won't kill my 4 health elk. So maybe I'll let that happen. And as a result, I will, I'll just draw a squirrel. And then not play it. And then next turn we can either play another squirrel and play the beaver. Or I can try to draw a card and see if it's one I can play. But for now, we'll just deal 2 damage straight through. And then we'll come soak up the attack from the Rattler. Now, I do want to play my beaver here. 100%. Because if you deal more damage to a card than it has health, the overkill that you do will be applied to the card behind here. So if this elk deals 2 damage, which it can't because this stinky sigil makes it lose damage. But if this elk could deal 2 damage, it would kill both of these cards, which is good. So if I play my beaver that I talked about earlier, that empowers cards next to it, this will deal 2 damage. The beaver will deal 1 damage to this 1 health enemy, and then unfortunately this dam won't be boosted enough to kill this adder because it gains a damage from this, but it loses a damage from this being stinky. But that's fine, we at least kill 2 of these and clear this kind of lane. And then next turn we can just block the adder with a pelt or something when this dam is gone. I'll draw an actual card, see what we get. Direwolf Pup is very good, but we can't play it, unfortunately. So we'll deal 4 damage this turn going out. Tick, 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 tick. That'll take us to the 3rd tooth of 5 over here. And then we'll take 1 damage and lose our elk, which is unfortunate, but fine. I could play this pelt just to get the pelt down and blocking, so we'll only take no damage, and then next turn I can attempt to win. Problem is, now I'm only going to be dealing 1 damage out, and I need to deal more damage than that if I want to win. Except he just surrendered, which I'll take. As I think I would have struggled to actually undo all of that. So at these different places you can get different things. This lets you pick 3 or 1 of 3 random cards. This lets you try to do a trial where they look for stats in your deck, and if you meet the stat requirement based on 3 random card pulls, you'll get an enhanced card to choose from. And here I think you can trade in pelts for cards, maybe? I always confuse the 2 stations, but I think that here we could trade this rabbit pelt I've acquired in for just a random card based on the rarity of the pelt. Was it a card game and a roguelike? Yeah, it's a roguelike deck builder. In the same vein as like Slay this Player, but the mechanics are all around like sacrifices and card modifications, as opposed to just deck building. Well, yeah, it's a good time. It's very thinky. I'm playing a mod for it right now that's baked into the game, but the game itself normally has 3 acts that are all very different, and there's like a story and a narrative that it follows. But the mod I'm playing doesn't have any of that, so that won't be on display here. But yeah, there's a lot of like card interaction stuff, and you can try to see what sigils or effects interact with each other to do different crazy things. But yeah, so right now, I have to pull 3 cards that either cost 5 bones to play, which only applies to like my coyote here. Bones are gotten when things die on your side. So like if you put a squirrel down and it gets killed, you spawn a bone token. If you get enough of those, you could play cards like this without having to sacrifice anything. You just use the bones. The sigil actually makes more bones. It doesn't make sense to have on this card, but I was just trying to get rid of the card that had this. But anyway, so the only card I have that costs bones is this one. And if I pull 3 cards, there's no way I can amass 5 bones. This looks for 6 health, so we have a card that has 1 health, 3 health, 4 health, 1, 1, 1, 4, 4. 4, 4, 3, whatever. Kind of makes this somewhat feasible. Or 4 blood costs. So if we look in the corner, I have 2, none, 2, none, 1, 1, 1, 2. So getting 4 is somewhat feasible. I'd have to pull a 2 and then 2 1s. Or I'd have to play 2 2s and something that has nothing. But I think health sounds more reliable, so we'll try that on for size. 1, 4, 4. That's 9. Now we have some fun. A second undying direwolf pup that produces rabbits when played. An elk fawn that can kill things in one hit and will give you bones if sacrificed. Or a river snapper that you can sacrifice infinite times without it leaving the board, that will jump in front of things to take damage. I think I want the direwolf pup simply so I can merge it with this other direwolf pup and get other sigils on it. It being undying is a little annoying because when it upgrades it'll be undying, and then the card that it evolves into costs 3 blood to play, which is nearly impossible to do. But it giving you rabbit cards is kind of cool. It's like having an extra squirrel card that you could play for free every turn, except the rabbits, I think I think they do damage, but they don't. But anyway, so this is a card that generates other cards. I think because it has this other sigil on it, the rabbits would also be undying. So every time I get a new rabbit, I think it will have that on it. And then that means when the rabbit gets sacrificed, I'll get another rabbit in my hand. So this might be an infinite loop. And I want to see it in action if it is. It might not be though, I don't know. I might not know how the interactions all work. Because some combinations I've never tried or whatever. Anyway, rambling, sorry. This one, Slay the Spire on Game Pass. You're gonna dig in before it's too late. Yeah, for sure. Stylistically, I think Slay the Spire is maybe a little bit easier to get into if you've never played a roguelike deck builder before, just because the mechanics in it are a little less all over the place. It's a little bit more straightforward. You still do look for, like, interactions, and you want to avoid deck bloat by, like, picking up every card you see and whatever. You want to be able to more reliably pull cards with a smaller deck, you know? But this game has a lot of, like, card manipulation and stat modifications and learning of what different symbols do and stuff, so there's a lot to kind of take in. If that doesn't seem like too much of an undertaking, then feel free to dive into this, but if you're new to the genre as a whole, Slay the Spire is probably, like, an easier one to kind of get a feel for. But I consider knowing Yu-Gi-Oh! A good help to learning. I forgot how Yu-Gi-Oh! Worked. I used to be a super Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan when I was younger. Maybe? I can't remember mechanically how the cards worked.
Word is traveling.
Oh wow, work is
Ambition
over.
is stirring in distant cities.
Hi, Dafty.
There's a lot of
Hey, look, Dredge, we just beat that
awesome,
game
like,
not long ago.
aspects to the game and everything. It's well worth it.
Onto Frozen Shores. Wait, you played the DLCs for that game? Oh my. Do they have a lot to offer? I guess we'll see. You gonna get eaten by a bonefish? Dredge is awesome. The DLCs are good fun. Interesting. I saw reviews for them that said they didn't have enough content, so I didn't care to shell out $15 or whatever for them. Anyway, hi Flans, welcome in. My name's Teeter. We play all kinds of stuff here. Tonight we're playing Inscryption for what's going to be the last time, honestly, because I've kind of overstayed my welcome with it. But it is a fantastic little game, roguelike deck builder, where you sacrifice a bunch of animal cards to play more powerful animal cards, and you can move different effects across all the different cards, and there's a story, and it's got creepy vibes, and it's fun. We're back at it. I'm trying to figure out how to boost cards, building a little toy that supports certain ones of them. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a fun time with Crusader Kings, which I earlier thought was Chivalry 2. But thank you so much for choosing me for your raid. Could have gone anywhere you chose here. Hopefully you have a good time. If you need to raid and run, have dinner, get a beverage, go to the bathroom, get some sleep, do whatever, feel free. But I appreciate you coming on by, and if you want to hang out with us, we'd love that too. How am I? Yeah, I'm alright, man. Chill day. Took the day off of work just to kind of vibe. Didn't get out of bed until sundown. And now we're chilling playing some games for maybe another hour or so. So yeah, I'm about to build a totem here. The way that the totems work, each of these cards has a little symbol in the corner if they're part of a tribe. Some of them are kind of hard to see, like these have a little deer icon on them that you can't see. This has a wolf one. But essentially, depending on the type of card, they're a wolf or a deer or a reptile or a bug or a bird. That might be most of them. And then depending on what tribe they belong to, if you build a totem using that tribe's head and a base, then anything belonging to that tribe will get that effect. So I can affect birds or reptiles, of which I have none, unfortunately. Or I can make whatever I put a head on block flying enemies, which is important, especially if you have cards that have a decent amount of health, which for the most part we do. The beavers and the dams they make, the mole, the coyotes, whatever. So we can eventually get a different head that might vibe with this and help us block things from flying over us and dealing damage to me directly. On that same note, we could go this way and get another totem piece, or we could go this way and fill our backpack of items that I need to keep me alive. What's my puzzle this time around? Field mice, that's right, we haven't seen a field mice yet. I guess we'll go this way, get a random card, hopefully it will be a field mice. Indeed, need to get some painkillers and grab a little grub. Oh, okay. Grub I understand, the painkillers, I hope everything is okay. But do enjoy your grub and or painkillers. And thank you so much again for that rate. We appreciate you, as always. Direwolf Pup. I think we need to play the Direwolf Pup as soon as possible to see how it works. We'll play the Direwolf Pup here. We get an Undying Rabbit. That's incredible. We play the rabbit here to block stuff. Actually, I should have played the coyote there. Oh well, play the coyote here. Now, do I get another Undying Rabbit? Dude, the rabbits are infinite. The rabbits are infinite. That's incredible. Elk Fawn. Elk Fawn will not kill the mud turtle, unfortunately. So I'll just play another Undying blocking rabbit here. So technically every turn I could just play a squirrel and a rabbit like this to block 2 slots. I could play an Elk Fawn. Unfortunately, it's not going to kill anything to make use of its sigils here. Well, we're going to win here because I'm attacking straight through for 6 damage, which is enough to win. Easy fight. Get a random card here. Let's hope for field mice. Reroll for field mice. No gots. Undying Sigil here too. I like seeing that, so we'll grab that. And actually, after I pick this totem, I'm gonna run to the bathroom because I've been dancing for a little while, delaying the inevitable. Undying Sigil here too. Oh, we also get snakes and birds again. This is a bit of an insult. We need furry creatures. Ate too much, now you have regrets. What did you eat? Let's get the Undying Sigil. That one's actually a lot of fun. We'll see what we can put it on in a minute. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll let you guys stare at this beautiful little fire. And guys, real quick, I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Okay, me back. Uh-oh, are the ads going? Gross ads. How was the fire and elevator music? Anyway, welcome to a campfire. The way that these work, you can put one of your cards next to the fire to gain the relevant stat, either health or damage. You can leave it there for 2 fire placements or whatever. And on the second one, there's a 50% chance that these hungry folk with their umbrellas will eat your card and you'll never see it again. But there's also a 50% chance that they don't do that and you just gain the stat a second time. If you feed them a poisonous creature, of which I have none, and they eat it, then they won't be at any future fires, which is a nice little secret interaction. But yeah, so we can put 2 health on something right now. And I think we'll put it on our direwolf pup so that we can play this every time we see it without having to worry about it being attacked and losing before it upgrades. Lava, you had leftover spicy stewed short rib. You got impatient waiting for it to heat up, so you ate a bunch of shrimp crackers too? What is a shrimp cracker? That sounds interesting. But hopefully it was delicious. Oh hey, we can put our elk fawn down to block a spot. So this guy places down an egg. Oh wait, but he's gonna kill the egg before he moves, so it actually doesn't do anything. That sucks. I have to make an elk fawn fly and then merge them to prevent that. Oh well. It will at least gain more damage as a result, because it killed something. So now this guy's gonna steal one of my cards, unless I tell him to steal a different card by placing down a different card, like that. Go ahead and take my squirrel, brother. They're crackers made with flour and ground shrimp. They're yummy. You got spicy ones, so they're even yummier. Flour and ground shrimp. That is a concept, all right. How long until we win? 2 turns? Oh, that's gonna be more than 2. Actually, no, it won't. We're only gonna take 2 damage. We'll be dealing 3 damage. Let's pull another card, see what we might be able to play. A mole. Break it, break it. 1, 2, 3. We'll take 1 damage, and then next turn I will. Actually, I'm gonna kill 2. I'm gonna kill 2 cards and gain 2 damage. That's fun. Kind of forgot about that. I think I want to play. I was gonna say I want to play a mole here. Do I though? I guess so. Gotta get rid of it. Look at that damage. I wish it would take the mole, actually. That's a bit of a problem. Actually, I don't need it to take anything. When we attack, we win. Then he won't tug anything until next turn. Also, my elk is gonna move, so it's gonna move out of the way of this bucket. Oh wait, it didn't move out of the way of the bucket. That's a shame. I thought it was going to. Well. We won't really need it to do that. Beaver. I think we just play the beaver next to here. Oh wait, actually I wanted to put the coyote down first. Bit of a misplay. The elk can not survive an attack from a shark, I don't think. It's a little annoying. This'll have to do. Yeah, 4 damage. That sucks. But the next card I play there will be fine. Coyote there. We got 5 damage going out, 6 damage going out, none of it blocked. Easy dub. Is there enough for all of us? They sound yum. I don't know. She said she ate a bunch. Maybe she finished them all. Oh, Danny, you came over from the raid? Thank you. How was the stream? I missed that detail earlier. Wouldn't mind putting Black Goat Sigil on my mole. And the mole just dances around taking some damage, and then I can sacrifice it for more blood than it would normally have. You did finish them all? I had a feeling. How could you not? Elk Fawn? We're looking for field mice, dude. Elk Fawn? I already have 2 Elk Fawn I want to merge, though. Cuckoo? I could put Cuckoo Sigil on the Direwolf pup like I've been hoping to do for like 3 runs now. We have a mushroom coming up, but we don't have a sacrifice station coming up. That is truly sad. Special goop. Zowie. I haven't had proper dinner yet. So I think when I end, I'm gonna have to go have a bowl of chicken rice goop. It will be muy delicioso. How much does a dam have? 2 health? Oh, dude. Chicken rice goop, the very same. Oh wait, this is the stinky beaver. I thought this was the empowering beaver. Well, both of them are gonna be useless now. That's good, I guess. Yeah, I made, don't really know what you'd call it, really. Forgot the name of it. Oh, it's, honey garlic chicken, I think. Made it in an off-brand Instant Pot. I wish it wasn't called an Instant Pot because it still takes like 30 minutes to make food. Just not finding the cards for the puzzles, you know? Also, I think I got rid of my raccoon, so maybe I needed to get another raccoon. Yeah, oops. Oh, there's another mushroom up here. But yeah, I didn't reduce the sauce that came with the meal I made enough. So, it kind of just... It's very liquidy, which is why it turns my rice into goop. Empowering stinky beavers. This is what I thought I had. 2-8, brother. And we can do it again right there. I might have to. Dodgy wolves. Dodgy coyote. Broken egg. Love to see it. Huh. I want my elk fawn to be able to grow up and be a happy adult. Unfortunately, I can't do that without putting myself in grave danger. And actually putting the elk fawn in grave danger. Same with the dire wolf pup. If I do nothing, I'll take 3 damage in response to me dealing 1 damage, and then we'll just draw another card. I'll elect to do that. It feels somewhat safe. Cockroach. Gotta do something a little hanky here. Direwolf Pup can kill the coyote and then not take damage from the sparrow. And then I can play the cockroach here to just like block damage. We take 2, but now we'll deal enough to kill and deal 2 damage. And now I can play a card that can kill the porcupine, I guess. Or we can just be safe and block for a turn. 2 damage going out. 1 damage coming to my direwolf. It's gonna kill and deal damage through again. One more turn we could play my squirrel again. Or not my squirrel, my cockroach, I guess. Actually, we could beaver this. That could be fun. Oh, hello. Oh, hi, Giggly. Good evening to you. How art thou? Yes, this feels quite good. Just checking. Still can't sacrifice that. How's the day going? It's been a quiet one. Oh, look, our first clip that didn't work. I thought this might have been fixed. What a shame. I should put in a support ticket with them or something to complain. Or I should find another shout-out service that actually works. Just happened to my chat doc. That was weird. Didn't like the home button, I guess. Let's play Nancy Drew Sea of Darkness. How has that been? New Meatball Boy OS friend. I remember clipping that. Too bad we can't watch it because my clip player sucks. One of them will work, surely. 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 Are you just personally blacklisted? Anyway, yeah, my day's been good. It's been, chill. Took the day off of work. Slept in. Now we're playing video games. No complaints. Danny, give me strength. Shout out Danny instead, unfortunately, just to override the clip.
I'm getting better with it.
Did a short stream today before going out with the family. Got a couple puzzles done. That's fun.
My fingering is getting better.
How was going out? Am I getting further? No. No. We're perpetually stuck forever, and that's fine. I'm ready to hang it up and accept that I'll just have to play it off stream if I want to finish it. It's not good enough to succeed. And that's fine. But I've been enjoying it tonight. I'm just fine with sending off into the sunset, you know. What are we merging? I want to put something else on a direwolf pup before I merge it, so I guess we can merge my elk fawns. Yeah, I suppose. Thank you for shouty, of coursey. My pleasury. One day your account will stop making it break. It's not just your account. So there's nothing, no reason you should feel bad about it or anything. Things have just been happening weird in my stream lately. I've got some users that will chat in my chat, and their messages won't show up in the chat at the bottom of my screen for a reason I can't identify. Clip player's been wonky. Some of my plugins only work half the time. All kinds of stuff. Things are set and forget, but the amazing bag of gummy bears? Yeah, that's right. My 5-pound bag of gummies. My second of 5. Gamble all! You didn't give yourself strength, sir. What are you doing? You must declare, Danny, give me strength, even if you are Danny. Them's the rules. This seems like a bit of an uphill battle here. Danny, give me strength. See? Them's the rules! Of course it works. You gained another 13 grand points. That's crazy. You want to be broke, it's easier to save that way. That's true. That is true. Me, Giggly, and Simpyton all went broke in a Toolies chat earlier. It felt good. We had a bit of a poverty party. What are we doing? Could kill this wolf, and then block this lane, I guess. Grow my direwolf pup. We do that in this. Boink. So now this guy should dive. Now we grow. And me growing can kill... Oh no, it won't kill that wolf. Uh-oh. Actually, if I let that alpha come out, everything goes downhill. Pull a coyote. Beaver? Shisa. Made a cool club after losing all the points, yeah. The coolest club. The losers. Back on my home planet, I was a loser like you. Kind of vibe. Yeah, Sayonara Direwolf, huh? Oh, now I'm gonna take just like unlimited damage. Damn. Let's try reloading. Maybe first turn we just tank. Maybe the goal is to get the beaver out. Would I get elk fawn this time? Elk fawn's not gonna kill... Actually, will elk fawn kill the wolf? With overkill? I don't think so. Then it moves out of the way and then we tank. 1 damage, yeah. Boo. Oh, and now it's gonna have to deal with the mole. That's not good. Now I'm gonna take 3 more damage and lose. Yep. My intuition was right. I should have just gone with the beaver. When in doubt, beaver out. You know? I don't think people should follow that in a general sense. But yeah, we tank, and then when in doubt, beaver out. For sure. Well, we'll still take the damage, actually, because, this dam is gonna die, and then we'll get attacked. That doesn't work either. I guess I have to magic jelly that. Actually, no, we'll just kill it again. That felt good the first time, too. Show beaver. That's right. The beaver will massacre this column. That's good. The alpha will come out and tickle my dam. That's fine. I think we just prepare our elk fawn. No qualms here. Now we're kind of primed to absolutely slaughter. Yeah, pretty good. Rely on the dam, I guess. There's another mushroom coming up. Oh god, we gotta sack something good. What am I looking for? Oh, field mice? We're not gonna get a field mice. Let's say I finally want to merge my direwolf pup. My undying rabbit-making direwolf pup. What type of sigil would I want on it? Either flying or a bug sigil. I think a bug sigil. Corpse maggots is incredible. Also, my bodega guy was so excited to see me today. Your bodega guy? What is that? What does that mean? Oh, that's nice that someone was excited to see you. I don't know if I've ever instilled that in someone. Make it happen. Oh, and now the rabbits that I generate will also be auto-summoning, so when my rabbits die, they'll just spawn a new one that will... Although it won't get auto-played. It'll get auto-played the next time. The guy that runs the bodega. Right. The bodega. I go to bodegas all the time. I know what a bodega is for sure. They breed and... Yeah, just infinite supply of little bunnies. This guy's cheating, by the way. I won't stand for it. Although I will stand for it, because I'm not actually going to kill the wolf like I was hoping to. Well, dang. We damaged the wolf, but we didn't kill the wolf. 1, 2, 3. And then I chime in with the 4 damage going back out. What of it? Of it all. Beaver? Hardly know her. A small, independently operated corner shop like a mini grocery store. Oh, I see. I see. Bodega. Bodega. Oh, wait, I win here. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. No swear for 10 minutes? Oh, right, on the heels of me saying, oops. My bad. Bodega. It'll start now. Yes, there's gold in them cards. I didn't want there to be, but there are. There is gold in them cards. This is fine. This looks scary, but it's fine. Now check this out. Ready? We squirrel. We squirrel. We beaver. 1 damage kills a wolf. 4 damage kills a bloodhound and an adder. 1 damage doesn't kill a wolf, unfortunately. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Let's go for it. I like what I see. Now we get a card that I wish I could play. Oh, I wish I could play it. It's okay. The wolf cub's gonna come out and be useless. All is well. Actually, the wolf cub, he did come out. The pack mule didn't move because it wasn't his turn. This is all fine. Beaver's gonna go on a killing spree again. If I play the squirrel here, the direwolf pup comes out, actually, next turn. Oh, no, it doesn't, because it kills. Oh. Brutal. Well, new plan. Play it ourselves. Along with a Will Wabbit. A Will Empowered Wabbit. There's gold in them cards. Why is my shoulder so itchy? I've been having this feeling of like itchiness just like crawl across my whole body lately. It's so weird. I'll get an itch and I'll scratch it, and then as I scratch it, it like moves up, and I'll just keep scratching it. Almost like there's a bug crawling on me or something, but obviously there's not, or I'd feel it, and it wouldn't happen so constantly. Definitely a strange sensation I wouldn't afflict anybody with, though. That's for sure. Need to use lotion? Nah. That doesn't sound right. Just itchy randomly. Oh my god, we made it to the end of a run? With this deck? In this economy? I have too many pelts for my own good. I think we go here to get rid of them. Now we get just like fresh, useless cards that I don't think I want to see. I guess I want cards with more health. Like the skunk. Maybe something that doesn't clog my board. So the worker ant, I guess. Not exactly good cards. I also never built a totem. Maybe I should have gone to the totem station instead. Just accepted the pelts. Alright, here goes nothing. Hopefully we win this time. If we do, this will be the last run, because it's about that time. Ah, this fight, I remember it well. I remember how much I hate it. Well. Broken egg is a good start. Unfortunately, there will be gold in my cards after this turn. Keep leaving useless cards on the field. And now the amalgams come out, right? Mantis got an amalgam. Oh, that's something. We get our beaver. I can take 5 damage here. Although if I put a cockroach out, I won't have to. Reduce it to 3. Or less. Try this on for size. Now he's gonna take whatever card I put down. Put down a squirrel. So his side of the board's kind of being filled with just like absolutely useless cards, which I'm thankful for. So now I can play the beaver. I don't know how badly I want to do that though, if I'm honest. I kind of want to fish for a better card. I'll just end. Trade for what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. Yeah, I do know that. I do know that already. Could take the Ure-Uli, but it's not gonna be useful. You back? Welcome back. I guess Mantis God next to a beaver could be good eventually, but we're never gonna be able to play it. We'll take the Ure-Uli though. Turkey Vulture's good. I'll have to feed cards for a little while. To amass bones. There's gonna be gold in my cards in a moment. Which is fine. That looks like enough bones to play Turkey Vulture now. Oh, draw a card. You're right, you're right. How was your trip to the Taco Bell? Oh, I only have 7 bones now. Well, dang. We gotta wait until the Mantis strikes my nugget. What a phrase. That's fine. We're playing the long game now. Just fine. Looks like I do have to take another damage. It was fun. You got a new thing called cheesy dipping burritos, and you got nacho fries, of course. People do really like the Taco Bell nacho fries. I'm not entirely sure why. Sorry, I wanted to check how centered I was. Yum, yum. Maybe that's why. Maybe because they are good. Where are we at? How far in the hole? 7 damage? We fish here. Elk Fawn. Dealing 2 damage. Can clear this row, actually. Put it there and then move it over to clear the next row. So we put Turkey Vulture here, I guess. Oh, but then I can't play Elk Fawn right away. We'll do that next turn. Ouchies. This is gonna be super strong. Look at the stat gains. Trade for who we can, but the rest will stay and fight for me. You got it. Give me this guy. Now we profit. This guy's gonna deal 5 damage, killing both of these, gaining 2 more health, moving over, and then being strong for round 2. Got cards that we can play. We'll just hang on for now. See what comes of round 2. Our elk is in a position to carry, though. I haven't had... Oh, 7's not enough to deal with that, but it'll move out of the way and only take 3 damage, which it can handle. Yeah, I haven't had Taco Bell in... literally in years. So, I guess I don't really have a dog in the fight to complain or say anything good or bad about Taco Bell. Draw a card, brother. I think now is the time we play Beaver with its dams. This guy would need to deal 9 damage in order to... Oh wait, but if I play Beaver now, Oh wait, shoot, I just killed my elk. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Because this guy's gonna come out and immediately one-shot my beautiful elk. Oh no! That isn't what I meant to do. Well, actually, the skunk can move the elk out of the way. So this wasn't the play I meant to make, but it'll do. Yes, that'll do indeed. Now I can play beaver. Sacrifice skunk and a squirrel, play beaver. I mean, there's really no reason to. We deal 8 damage through and gain more damage. Although, if we don't win on this hand, everyone's gonna turn into, what's it called? Everything's gonna turn into gold, which actually really sucks, because there's no way for me to win on this turn. Get bones, you gain power, you place an egg. Yeah, that doesn't save you from bones. And I have nothing that flies that can counter this, so I guess we just have to eat it. Yep. Cockroach. I can't even use Black Goat to play Uli. So I just gotta play something that will deal and take 1 damage. Which I guess will be a cockroach. There. Now he's gonna hook. Now what are you gonna hook, brother? Still chilling damage-wise, so it's really not crucial that I play something super goated here. Use the coyote to kill something, and then place a squirrel next to him to get tugged. I need to deal 4 damage out. Which again, I don't really have a way to do. I could play Black Goat and then Uli, I guess, in like a desperation move. Getting more difficult to do this though, because I'm out of squirrels. We do cockroach. Black Goat. Uli here. And that wins. So kind of same, it's either good or bad. What, for Taco Bell? Yeah, I mean... Sorry, I was a little too focused on that fight. Why'd she just grow a dick on her head? Did you see that? Anyway, I was a little worried about all of this. So now I think I can play beaver. I gotta play 2 cockroaches though. Hopefully I have enough bones to do that. It looks like I do. So now beaver can make the moon... Actually, I think the moon is immune to being stinky. But... this is fine. This will attack me over the course of a couple turns and we'll lose some stuff, but Uli's gonna see the light of day. Direwolf Pup's gonna come out and slaughter. I think this is a free win from this point on, thankfully. Oh, it boosted the moon. That makes things a little annoying, but nothing I can't surmount. Now I have a direwolf here that's gonna just like absolutely clean up. Yeah, easy dub. No demise hastening here, huh? Today it only took 3 hours. The other day it took 7 to not win. Kaycee. 12 misplays? Yeah, tell that to the fact that I was victorious, bitch. Entry 8. I barely leave the apartment, save for the odd dinner out with Mom. But last night was an exception. I went to Comics Land to play a Secrets of Legendaria draft. Is it weird that I brought the disc with me? I felt uncomfortable being apart from it. I ended up ripping a foil sweaty dragon, but lost the first match to this weird dude who wanted to record it for his YouTube channel. Like he actually brought out a camcorder on a shaky looking tripod in the shop. How was that allowed? Red Heart. The value represented with this sigil will be equal to the number of sacrifices made during your turn. Oh, that sigil. Huh? That's weird. At the end of the owner's turn, Red Heart will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. Right. I think that had to do with the L-shaped sigil. Annoying starters. Cards in the starting deck have the annoying sigil. What is the annoying sigil? What is the annoying sigil? Going lurking mode? Enjoy your lurky. Thank you for hanging out with us. Have yourself a good lurky. I just want to see what this sigil does. The creature opposing this card gains a power? Ew, dude. Why? That's not necessary. Mole, magpie. See if I can do the puzzle. If they give me mole and magpie here, we'll do it. And if not, we're gonna call it a day. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh well, at least we won today. Thank goodness. One last foray through Inscryption, and it was a fine one. I will see the game through, just definitely not on stream. I've kind of it's overstayed its welcome on my stream. This mod. It's a great game though, even though I've been a little upset with it. So if you haven't played it and it looked interesting, feel free to check it out. But yeah, we're gonna raid out, because I need to have dinner, among other things. I know it's kind of early, but, you know, that's fine. Got a good 3.5, 4 hours in. Let's see where we can go. Please stick with me as we raid a friend. But who will it be? I have an infinite number of choices, it seems. Hey, Danny. What was the name of that, that Dark Souls-like game you were playing the other day? I've been seeing people play a Dark Souls-like game, and I couldn't remember if it was the one that you... Grimlord? Oh, okay. That was not the name I had in mind, so I must be thinking of the wrong game. Where can we go? Well, I'll let you guys tell me. Would you rather see Marvel Rivals or a Dark Souls-like game called Tyrant's Realm? You tell me. We can go raid our friend Select Start Steven, who's doing a special 24-hour stream, and he's currently playing Marvel Rivals, or we could raid someone near and dear to our heart, Mr. Tricky Burrito, who's been trying to get back into streaming more, and what better encouragement than to go say hi with the raid. He's playing Tyrant's Realm, which appears to be a Dark Souls-style game. Let's do that. Let's do that indeed. Raid Tricky Burrito. We love Tricky. I hang out in his streams all the time when I can manage to. He's very chill.
I just disarmed those traps. I should have a shotgun.
I think I clipped this, by the way.
Gas bomb. Throwing knife spear.
It's a great clip.
Drop that. Oh, what the? I
was like a grenade bouquet. What the hell?
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out with me. Come say hey to Tricky. We love him dearly.
This isn't like Fallout 3. You only get one shotgun shell.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me. We'll stream again soon. I don't know what. If you have any ideas for what type of thing I should play next stream, tell me in Discord. Suggest it or whatever. I've been kind of beside myself thinking of what to play next, but not this. So, also probably not Red Dead because it's too it's too much of an endeavor. I'll have to clear 150 fucking gigabytes for it if I want to play it. Worry about that later. Anyway, have a good night. Thank you. Come say hi to Tricky. Please, please, please. Love you. Good night. See you next time.